We are live. What's up, everyone? How is everyone doing? Oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm going to make it through the night here.
This might be the one time when you actually say we're only going an hour that it might actually be only an hour.
It's not true. It's 100%.
I'm going to say still not true, but I said this will be as close as it ever comes.
Agreed.
That's true. That's true. So what's up, everyone?
Watching
it's been a few weeks. It's been way too long, and it's been interesting. I've been pretty sick, actually, believe it or not, and I finally went to the doctors yesterday, and I have pneumonia. So I've had pneumonia for probably the last couple weeks anyway, and just kind of been pushing through.
I don't want what you got.
I know. I said that before. I think I got it from Zip the last time. So I will be.
He will be doing that. We will be covering for him.
I'll be taking cough breaks because it just doesn't seem to want to go away. But I'm on an antibiotic finally. You know, the biggest problem is I don't know if it's just
fair.
Yeah, I just I'm so used to sinus infections. Right. I get them all the time.
Yeah.
So, and it's always this time of year. So I'm like, it's probably just a sinus infection. I had the fever last weekend. I was 101, 102, pretty much from last Wednesday from DNT all the way through Saturday. And which isn't uncommon. That's not that big of a deal. And
that's not.
Well, for a sinus infection, I'm kind of used to that whole thing.
Oh, okay.
And the cough just was persistent. And I kind of have been feeling kind of weak and just kind of drained, I guess, which isn't typical for me. I'm usually pretty much just kind of go. And so I finally went on Friday. Yesterday. Yesterday's Friday, right? What day? What's today? Tuesday?
It's Saturday.
Okay. So
Stacy is on this.
Yes.
The cough break is brought to you by Perfect.
Place.com. What's up, Marshmallow Man?
Marshmallow Man.
So for the average person, the pneumonia would take them down, but not Shep. He's got superhuman powers.
What's up,
Christine? I don't go down easy, but I just knew something wasn't right because I just felt a little less than normal, and finally went to the urgent care, and sure enough, it was pneumonia. So, but I got the good old inhaler thing and taking a Z-Pack, and should be back to normal pretty soon. But so that's kind of been where I've been on the weekends. I'll never miss a DNT stream for sure. And then my Saturday
streams. He's laying on his desk for 5 minutes. It'd still be here.
Yeah. I'll never miss, I'll push through for that. But my weekend stream is, especially last weekend, Saturday I was dead. Last Saturday I was dying. So I was like, you know what? Can't do it. And, but good to be back. I missed everybody in the chat.
Wow.
Steve, Dave, missed you dudes.
Missed you too, buddy.
Saw you guys on Wednesday.
It's been a long time.
It hasn't been a long time.
I'll tell you, it's nice just jumping on and just getting a chat and,
Let's be honest. We communicate every day.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Pretty much every hour.
Yeah.
Well, this is different. This is different.
We actually have a new thing. We have Marco Polo.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I found out is 7 years old. This is not new to anyone.
No, hold on. When I got it and I went through it, and it said suggested contacts, and my mom and my dad were in there.
Yeah.
I said, Mom, are you in Marco Polo? She goes, I used to be, but I quit that.
Yeah. So Dale, our good buddy Dale, turned us on to Marco Polo.
For real.
And literally, we have Marco Polo going all day long. And anyone who doesn't know what Marco Polo is, it's basically a text message, but it's video.
Video message app. It's live streaming, because if you're on and I'm talking and Shep pops on at the same time, he sees it live.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just basically a video message.
Yeah.
And it's it's a lot of fun.
Unless you get behind.
Yeah, then you get behind and it's like 87 Marco Polos and you hit the 2X button. You're like, where's the 4X button?
Right. And real quick, I see that PTV's heading out to dinner because I am going to get to chat. I want to talk to everybody, say hi to everyone in chat. PTV is heading out to dinner. Dude, thanks so much, guys, for popping in and saying hi. Mm-hmm. Enjoy that dinner. And
Ben is driving.
Ben's driving and he's in the backseat. Oh, that's awesome. And yeah. Thank you, Dre. And I've been definitely taking it easy. Of course, like the last 3 weeks have just been like, again, it's been pretty unmotivating for sure. I've been I got to do something and I just don't do it. But Dave, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say with PTV in here, I unfortunately missed the majority of what the heck was the live stream they did today? Why can't I think of the name?
Daily Dose of Disney?
No. The new their new collab.
The five Foolish Mortals.
That's it.
Yes. That was actually great. Yeah, Ben did a they all did a really good job.
That's awesome. I unfortunately missed it, but I caught it for like a couple minutes on the front end and then had to head over to a buddy's. But
yeah, if one of the mods could throw the link in for that. Today was their first episode.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Five foolish mortals. It was great. They did a really good job. Yeah. So go check it out. They do it. They're going to be doing it every other Saturday, but I think they have to skip a few weeks just because of the holidays. So they won't be doing it again until after the Saturday after Christmas. But go check them out. They did a really good job.
It's Charlie, D&G, Ben from PTV.
Yeah, and Jim.
And obviously the one person that needs to bring more sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Please. Jaime, if you will. No, it was awesome. I thought it looked like a really good time. I caught the front end of it. Just
they crushed it. They talked about
that's awesome.
They talked about
thank you, Stacy.
What's his name there?
They talked about
No, what's his name? The Toad.
Mr. Toad.
Mr. Toad.
Yeah, Mr. Toad's worldwide, obviously. The Toad.
He forgot his first name was Mr.
See, I think it's getting up in here. I think the whole sickness thing is getting up in here, and it's just screwing it up.
It's blocking your thought process.
Yeah, okay. and then Ichabod Crane.
Crane.
What did I say? Clay.
What? Clay.
Whatever.
Okay.
Again,
that's why you're here, buddy. That's why you wanted us here tonight.
Yeah, it's so weird. I just don't get it. I say things, and I just don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Although it's weird because I typically say that. So,
but you mean to typically tonight. It's like,
yeah, I don't know.
Everybody in the club.
It's been long. It's been long enough. It's been long enough. We got to acknowledge all these amazing people in the chat here because, again, our great friends at Resort TV 1 are streaming right now, and Josh is in Disneyland. Oh my God, Emily, thank you so much. You are absolutely amazing.
Yes.
But our great friends over at Resort TV 1 are streaming right now. So the fact that you guys, there's like 36 people in here right now. That's awesome. I thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And I'll probably try to keep it somewhat short just to, yes, Dave.
Is the entire stream going to be us watching the Resort TV 1 stream and commenting?
Pretty much because the three of us are mods here, and I always hate
totally modding right now.
Yeah, well, a lot of times I hate even streaming when they stream because I like to be there to mod for them. But I just wanted to kind of get back onto my Saturday schedule because I've missed literally, I think, like the last 3 weeks because I did a random Sunday stream instead of a Saturday. So literally, I think it's been 1, 2, 3. This is probably, I think it's been 4 Saturdays. I think so.
You haven't missed that many.
Yeah.
Read Shep.
No, you haven't.
Oh my goodness, Lena, you are absolutely
it,
amazing. Thank you so much.
DNH is here. What up, Charlie?
Charlie, what's up, brother? Yeah, it's gotta be
Doodad.
ZDD, my dude. Dude, he's good. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Family comes first.
Yes.
All the time, every day. So, I mean, we try to be there for each other all the time, but obviously we all have families and we all have to do stuff. So sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. So for sure, brother.
You still have one, Steve.
You guys are my family. That's
We
why
are
I'm
your
always
family.
here. So
Oh, come on. You got awesome nieces. What's up?
yeah, but they don't live here, so I get free time.
Hashtag free time.
Oh my goodness.
AJCT.
Amy.
AJCT?
Thank you. So, and Amy
There's the
hit
magic in there.
1,000
Yes!
subscribers.
Congratulations,
So
Amy.
congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you so much.
So awesome.
That's awesome. That's a huge accomplishment. It's
massive.
Yeah, once you hit that, it feels so good. Like, wow, I can't believe like 1,000 people have actually subscribed. So, and I will still be doing my 1,000 giveaway with Steve probably in January. So
Yeah, probably once Steve hits like 2K and Shep's at like 1,400.
No, we actually have a real plan. We have a real
That's
plan,
a lie.
so.
I don't believe it.
We do have a real plan, and Jenna's involved, believe it or not.
No,
So
Jenner. Don't besmirch her name.
Jenner is involved with our giveaway.
No.
So
it's true. It's true.
Sorry.
Yeah, we may or may not have something somewhat planned.
yes,
And when I mean somewhat planned, I mean like it's
Not planned at all.
it's more planning than we've ever done for a D&T episode. Let's just say that.
Oh.
It's basically like putting a
That means you've
pencil on
talked about it.
It's
Yes.
putting a pencil on paper, but it's a pencil so it can be erased. That's
Oh,
about as planned as
Very
it can be.
true.
It's not pen or permanent art marker, but it's something.
The only thing permanent is my love for you guys.
Aw,
That's
we love
100%
you
accurate.
too.
Should be a card.
100% accurate. So
I'll make them.
I totally just screwed this one up. We got to get back to chat. We got to say hi to everybody because
For reals.
you guys are why we are here, and we appreciate all you. So I'm gonna let this guy take it away because
I'm
I'll
not
sit here and
touching
talk I was gonna try.
But he's got a cough.
I don't think I'll get through like 3 names before I cough. So
Okay, are we ready?
let's do this.
Hold on.
We have
Hold on. Okay, go.
Mike Wheeler, Noah the Disney World Fan 16, Rockin' Robin, Samantha Lowe, Paper, Scissors, and Vacations, oh my. Phantasmic Chronicles, Dances with Goofy, Disney Nerd Herders, AJC Magic TV, Pam's Fam, Captain Akron 27, Stacy Rogers, Jonathan Chong, Disney World Freak, Andrew A. Houston, Tracy G. Alex, Mary Spence, Marshmallow Man, Christine Hickman, Tanya J, Alex Brunner, Pepper Tree Villa, Marguerite Nagy, Janina DIY, Dreamer Deborah, this is ridiculous, LSU Mom, Alyssa and Neil Disney Family, Zippity Doodad, Avery the Cupid American, Rob Fuzz, and Charlotte Passauer.
Just so you know, this morning I woke up and got onto TikTok, which is obviously the first thing I do every single morning. And someone I follow who's actually a beatbox TikToker, he has 10 million views. He had 12 he was live. He had 12.1 thousand people watching him. And I watched him get the TikTok version of Super Chats for about 4 minutes, and he made probably more than I make in 3 months in 8 minutes. So
I
we're on the wrong platform, gentlemen.
I was
not
live
beatboxing.
I was live on TikTok this morning. Was it me you were watching?
No, his name was not Steve.
Okay.
I wasn't there. I would have been.
But I'm practicing my beatboxing.
Deborah would like to know if I've seen Frozen 2 yet. I was supposed to go Friday night, and my sister undercut me and decided to buy tickets to it for my family instead of me because
crap.
It was a big thing. So I canceled my tickets. Then I was supposed to go see it today. Instead, went Christmas shopping. So I'm trying to get to see it tomorrow, or if Chef really only goes live for an hour,
You might go watch it tonight.
I might go watch it tonight. Depends on what
That's
time we get
awesome. Dreamer Deborah.
Diz
Hey,
on Green, welcome in, Jeff.
if I may, real quick. If
You
I
may. You may.
Right. If I may.
You
Dreamer
absolutely may.
Deborah, as terrible parents that Brandy and I are, the kids,
Deborah was a terrible parent.
no, is terrible parents that Brandy and I are, Deborah, the kids finally opened their box from Halloween, and
Yes,
they
yes.
appreciated absolutely everything earlier today. If you'll allow it, Shep, if you would like to see it, Deborah,
Yes.
go and head over to our channel at some
Oh my
point,
gosh.
probably tomorrow.
One of the
just
mods-
to-
No,
One of the
yes,
mods
do-
did put the
yeah.
link,
Send the link right now and go check it out.
we
Right now.
did.
And I
the
actually
stream.
vlogged it,
So,
and I gotta piggyback on that because I actually vlogged it too.
nice.
And I just gotta put it together because I did a few.
He did a few things before he coughed.
We gotta start. We gotta
about a
start talking when
vlog.
we see him go like this. So.
Oh my
So
goodness! This is like the most ridiculous thing ever.
The best part is like he's going to do that, and we're going to be able to finish sentences, and then we're going to get banned from YouTube because we're finishing a sentence.
I know, but yes, Deborah, it's like the weirdest thing. It just comes up out of nowhere.
No,
But I did vlog it, and I'm going to put something together.
What did you
you
vlog?
The kids opening up the rest of the stuff that she gave us for Halloween. Yeah,
I thought you
So
meant
it
you
was so
vlogged
cool.
Dave's kids opening it up, and
Oh yeah. No, I actually vlogged my kid.
I mean,
I did a reaction trailer to Dave's stream.
Obviously.
Yeah, and that'll be coming out tomorrow. So make sure you guys check that out. But yeah, thank you,
Sure.
Deborah.
Stacey,
They
thank
actually,
you so much.
they
Oh.
loved.
as a musician,
Love
I must
everything.
tell you that I can't take human beatbox for more than 10 seconds. Give me
Who
real
said that?
drums, please. Give me a listen, Neil Disney family.
I love it.
I'm guessing it's Neil.
Yes.
No
yes.
offense to anyone.
No, that's
Well, first
perfect.
of all, if you would have probably popped onto this
wait,
guy's
wait. No offense taken. No offense taken.
yeah,
We are all professional human beatboxers, though.
I was a beatboxer once.
I was too. I wore my hat like this.
I was a box beater.
I don't even know what that means, Shep.
I don't know what that
You
means. That,
destroyed
that
those
sounds,
hardcore
that sounds
boxers, huh?
really, really bad.
PSV dropping another one for you there.
Oh
Ryan.
my goodness, Lena, you are so amazing.
Steve,
So-
I just called him Ryan. Can we have an intervention at some point?
Well, I
And-
call him Ryan all the time.
So-
next to Meg, I call him Ryan more than his mom, probably.
That's good. That's good. So I do have the inhaler, and they say like every 6 hours, and I think I'm still within my 6 hour period, so I haven't been able to take it yet.
Well, I used to have asthma, so I know what Lena's going through.
Yeah.
And I outgrew it, believe it or not. And back when I got it, back in the day, they could never figure out what was wrong with me. It sounds so bad.
Oh, whoa, time out.
Yeah.
I don't think we've figured out what's wrong with you.
They still don't know. So what they used to do, though, is they used to take and put little dots on your back and prick you with these little pins. And it would turn colors. And if you turned a certain color, you were allergic. Well, they didn't. What's up, Kenzie?
Kenzie, what's up?
So with me, they laid me flat on a thing with my back, and they brought out these things in groups of 10, and they would do it like 80 of them. They would take them, they would dip the different colors and dots and oils. Then they would take a thing of 10 little prickly things, and they would poke my back 10 different times. And then
Oh, for allergies?
Yeah.
Oh my
Allergies.
goodness, I did that. Oh, it's so
So
miserable.
they don't do that anymore. But the only thing that changed colors was asthma, and at that time we had no clue what it was or never even heard of it.
Yeah. So sorry. Go ahead, Dave.
I was just gonna say that PSV says that 6 hours bogus. You can take it whenever needed. So
I
obviously,
took mine whenever I
you need
needed
to
I should
take
do it right
all
now.
medical advice from the internet.
So
Yeah.
every time I do it, though, it almost like gets worse because
yeah.
you have to like you have to breathe in to take it, and then that
Yeah.
screws it all up again.
So
But-
you really did go through the test too? I mean,
Oh my goodness! So
test?
I sat there. I hate needles,
Yeah, we know.
but I never hated needles. I had zero issue with needles until I did this, and I was probably like maybe 10 years old or something. And they're like, "All right, lay down on this bed for a second," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll lay on this bed for a second." And then they're like, "Poke, poke, poke," and I'm like, "I don't like this at all."
What they did with me
And
though,
then,
they did,
and then they go,
head.
and then they're like, "All right, so whatever." I dealt with that, and they poke you in the back, and then they're like, "All right, we have to do some in your arm," and I'm like, "Okay." So I'm sitting there and I'm watching them, and they poke it in, and they pull up. They poked it in, and pulled up, or something weird, and I'm just sitting there like, "This isn't normal." And then ever since then, I can't do needles. I'm like,
Wow.
yeah, I'd rather like.
So-
I've literally, because I raced motocross for like a good chunk of my life, I've literally broken
This many bones.
Real
yeah,
quick.
like literally as many as you can count in your head right now on the top of your head. I've done that times 5. And I would do it all over again instead of a needle. I
When
actually
you-
broke my finger to the point where
Well, you told me this story. It's
yeah, I went in and I broke my finger. It was my pinky.
It's like
But-
this.
I went in and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's just a crack, no big deal." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." And I had a race the next day, so I'm like, I'm just gonna race. So they taped it up.
I love how you fight the coughing.
I know this is ridiculous. I'm fighting through.
Well, so real quick while he's coughing, I got some things to address in the chat. Kenzie says she went back and watched Kelly's stream. Tisk tisk. That was edited, Kenzie. I didn't say those things. I defended you. And then most people are saying that they can do the testing on their arms. Deborah says they can do a new test with your hair and test up to 800 different food allergies. That's crazy. And I said no pickles is here. Hey guys, it's just another Saturday night. Dave could use a Steve McRib run to cheer him up.
And Dre, I love you, Dre. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Dre.
Yeah, I appreciate all the love. You guys are so amazing. And again, it's like I've been kind of dark lately, and that's obviously
me too.
Why it's just been it's been
zero.
Like I haven't been like crazy sick either. Like I'm not like I'm like on the bed dying, but like I just haven't felt myself for sure. And of course the cough doesn't help. But that's kind of why I've been kind of missing for like the last few weeks. I've just been so kind of out of it. And I figured, hey, you know what? I'll kind of tell everybody what's going on.
Deborah, Zip's having family night tonight.
So Rocket Robin says, Steve, you're not allergic to McRibs, are you? It wouldn't matter if I was. I would still go get them.
I would like a McRib.
Yeah, I got to say real quick, too.
You know what? I might bring them to camp one time if it's still in season.
It won't be, but you should.
It'd only be 5 hours.
I can't wait for camp. I'm going.
But be good times.
Real quick, if anyone hasn't seen the D&T stream from this past Wednesday,
you're lucky.
First of all, it was a great time, but also we had an amazing special guest that we've all missed. We all love.
Yes,
one of the most integral parts of our community. Gave the go ahead. Wanted to come on stream with us, and wanted to just kind of make an appearance and say hi to everybody. And luckily enough, honored to have him. He jumped on with us, and it was again truly just an honor for him to come back with us for that night. So guys, go check it out. You all know him, you all love him. Pete McDevitt made the appearance on D&T, and it was, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that we've kind of all been 100% involved with that obviously just for personal reasons we don't share it. So we've all been talking with Pete over the last couple of months here and there. But when he, made it clear he wanted to come on stream with us, it was just truly something special to have him on and in person. And yeah, he did go on Monday with.
He was on Monday on the football stream, but just audio.
This
only.
is like ridiculous.
He was on Monday. This is
going to throw Mike Wheeler for a loop all night long.
I know. But I mean, you guys. I mean, everyone could tell on Wednesday for sure because I kept having to mute and go cough. So.
Right.
And then even the Wednesday before on my stream, like Zip was sick. I had just started really getting sick that night too, and it was kind of a rough night. Also, just we were all kind of feeling sick, and that's all out in the open now. So
for sure.
It's been a rough couple weeks, but
the long and short of it,
I feel great. I just got this stupid cough that's killing me now.
Stupid cough on the mend. That's fantastic. Loved having Pete on. I mean, that was goodness. Out of this world awesome.
Jeff from Diz Our Dream. What's up, buddy?
What up, Jeff? I have to say, I felt slightly remiss at the fact that we were dressed like turd burglars the entire time, and then like Pete comes on and he's all like peaty and serious.
He wanted it to be that way because
I get it. I understand that.
And it was like he didn't miss a beat though.
Well, the first thing when we were talking, the first thing I said to him, I said, "Look, we're gonna be dressed up like this." He said, "That's even better.
Good."
Yep. He didn't miss a beat. He was the same Pete. It was amazing. It was definitely something to see. So
if Pete was not here, the McRib run would not have happened.
No,
right? I did not want to do that, and it was only because people.
That's the first time I can say 100% that I had nothing to do with that. Pete
did not
wanted
not have anything. That was
you had like 88% to do with it though, Shep.
Well, maybe.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Maybe. But so again, Donna Jaworski's in the house too. So Donna, we love you. And Donna has been sick as well.
Yes, it was good to see her out and about for the last
Yep.
couple of nights.
Yes.
Yeah. She hasn't been feeling well, and so we're all. It's. I feel like we just catch it through stream. I don't know. It's like the weirdest thing because I haven't seen.
Now go,
Okay,
Dave.
may I real quick? Donna, I don't know if you saw, but we finally opened the card that you sent for the kids. So if you would like to, go check out the stream we did earlier tonight.
Somebody please repost that stream.
So that'd be awesome. And I don't want to take over this, but Donna was awesome and obviously loves the kids, takes care of Jeej and Dawson. So I just wanted to, since she was in here, express our thanks. So
Jonathan Chong says it's a Duck Labs virus.
Totally a Duck Labs
I feel like there is
virus.
something going on where like I can transfer this virus through my mic through the interwebs, and it like just
you know what?
All right, I'm back.
Man, I wish he was called. No. So Shep, I you got 4 little ones at home, and if I could take that from you, I would definitely take it from you.
This many,
but I can't.
Well, I guess the worst part, and it's funny because I literally was on my way home from work yesterday, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go. I go to the doctor's like once every couple. I never go.
Same here.
And
it's like a leap year.
But it's like, and it's like for me now, it's kind of I have a different responsibility where like I got to figure this out because I can't give it to my kid. I got the kids at home, so I want to kind of make sure that. And then of course I go and they're like, oh yeah, it's pneumonia. So I'm like, okay, I have like little kids at home, and they're like, well, so there's like 8 million different people saying 8 million different things. It's contagious. It's not contagious. It's contagious. So I'm like, whatever. And the doctor's kind of like, I think so. But so she was kind of like, don't worry too much about it. And then I get home and I tell Jenny, and she's like, what?
Shut
and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. So
it'll make you feel better.
And Dre,
a McRib?
Yes, she is 100%. Thank you so much, and she would really appreciate that.
Jenny is extremely amazing.
Yeah, she
is warming up to us. She is starting to say hi to us.
We saw a couple Marco Polos, and she wasn't.
I mean,
happy
you got
about
like she has no problem being like candid on camera when I film, like for like the Shep Family stuff. But she'll never sit in front of the camera because she's very shy. She's not.
Until
she's like the exact, in like polar opposites attract for sure. Because she's the exact opposite. I'm like, kind of, I'll go up talk to anybody, and she just won't. But
Kenzie wants us to talk about her favorite. Yeah, okay, go for
Kenzie,
it.
How many characters are you asking for? She wants to know what our favorite Disney characters are. I would like to know how many she's asking for, so I know how many to get.
I'd also like to know if she wants Disney or like all of the.
She says, "Can you guys say your favorite Disney characters?"
And and Margaret. Absolutely, I will not. I will make sure I don't give it to you through here.
Asking for a friend.
Who's this? I'm sorry.
Kenzie. Kenzie would like to know what can we discuss our favorite Disney characters or say what our favorite Disney characters are? And she's asking for a friend, as many as she would like. Well, go around the horn with some of our favorites.
Dave, lead it off, please. Go ahead, sir.
Favorite Disney characters are I'm just assuming we're talking straight Disney, not other
no Marvel, nothing like that.
Right, yeah, no other properties.
I'm just saying
Disney and original Disney.
Disney animated characters. Disney and Pixar animated characters.
Pixar, really?
Yeah. There's some good Pixar movies out there, whether you like them
or
not. There's some good.
No, I feel that falls under one of the other properties. That's a whole other.
So no Toy Story, no Up, no Nemo, none of that.
Like if you're talking like Fab 5 or Fab 5.
Oh, good. I'm not talking about Fab 5. I'm talking about every Disney character in the universe because those are more mine. Here, let me give you an example. My favorite character that's not a villain is Flynn Rider. My favorite villain is Dr. Facilier.
We knew that.
Okay.
Now, I'll give you some more in just a minute, but That's where I'm headed at. If that's what we're looking at here. She says anything. Just give her a name. so,
All right.
so, like,
So
for me, it's Flynn Rider. It's Dr. Facilier. It's Baymax. He's one of my favorites. And what's the other dudes? I have another one. I can't remember who it is. I have a top 4. And it's another villain. Scar. It's Scar. So those are my top 4 characters. But Flynn Rider is my favorite.
So I'm a Donald and Goofy fan. I honestly think I like Mickey better than both of those. I'm classic in that capacity. I'm a Rapunzel fan, but that's like
Hansi. She's my favorite princess.
I do like puns.
I'm a fan of Rapunzel.
Alyssa
I like Snow White.
Steve is a modern character lover. I'm a modern Disney lover.
I like Snow White and man,
I would not have pictured you for a Snow White guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah, Alice.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Shep, what about you?
So, this actually
it's not an easy question to come up with answers on the fly.
Oh yeah, this is totally.
I just know I have a top 4 for any time anybody ever asks me.
But I can tell you that for sure, I have a curveball that I didn't even think about until Disney Plus came back.
Darkwing Duck. Yes.
My number 1 all-time favorite, as of right now, is Darkwing Duck.
He's great.
I forgot about that show, and that was my generation. Like that was when I grew up. You know, like early 90s. I was born in 82, so
cough cough.
At the time that came out, it was like what 1990. Yeah, it was late 80s, early 90s. I don't even know. But for me, when I saw it on Disney Plus the first night it came out,
yes,
my mind was like
1991.
91, yeah.
Oh, wow. It only went from September of 91 to December of 92?
Yeah, it was only like 1 or 2 seasons.
I thought it was so much longer than that.
It wasn't long. But I loved Darkwing Duck.
We talking Little Mermaid?
Had three seasons.
Yeah. But no, my favorite all time is Darkwing Duck. And it wasn't what I was saying. It wasn't until Disney Plus came out that I had forgotten about that show. And
so like I'm a huge fan of Phineas and Ferb, but I don't think that falls into the question that's being asked.
They're Disney Junior. I would say that counts.
Well, Darkwing Duck is like early Disney though. That was like Disney Channel Disney.
It wasn't that early. That was like junior high for me.
It was 91.
91.
91, 92.
As I said, I'm old.
So you're
born in 80.
We're older than Shep.
I was born in 80.
So you were only
you're
only 11. You're only 11. You weren't in junior high yet.
We've been
sixth grade when it started.
Well, sixth grade's not junior high here.
No, but it's not here either. But it continued for another 2 years, which would have been junior high.
So my favorite show.
I'll argue this point. No,
all my favorite shows growing up were Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, Rescue Rangers, Tailspin.
I love that too.
Gummy Bears was one of my favorites, and then Gargoyle.
Tailspin.
Kit and Rebecca. And yes.
I love Tailspin with the big goofy guy.
Baloo.
Yeah. Like that's all on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, they're all there. All the episodes.
Along with Frank.
Along with who?
Frank.
Who's Frank?
Thank you, Deborah. I feel I'm Darkwing Duck as well.
That's why he only lasted 2 seasons.
I love Ren and Stimpy. That was actually very, very good.
Ren and Stimpy was, I don't know. It was either you loved it or you didn't. So give a couple more characters.
So I mean, my traditional, my Fab Four traditional for me, I think I relate most to Goofy. And I think that I put that on a level that not that where. Nope, I'm Goofy. Yep, 100% Goofy.
100.
Yep. So,
Yep.
If you look at the four of us, who's who?
That's a good
I would say you're Donald.
Me? I'll take it.
Yeah, you go on rants a few times.
Oh yes. Wow.
I would have said I was Mickey, but I don't know if that because if he's Goofy and you're that, I'm not. Who's the other one? Pluto. I'm not Pluto. So
no,
I would say you're Mickey.
Pluto.
Yeah, Zip's Pluto. You're Mickey.
Yeah,
that's probably pretty close.
I would say that. Yeah, I would say I'm Mickey and you're Goofy. I would say Dave's Donald and Zip's Pluto.
I think that is
Daisy.
why. I think that's why this works. Just saying.
I think so too, because we're all different but alike.
Mm-hmm.
Confuse everybody with that statement. So
I'm already confused.
Yeah.
I was confused before I got on the stream.
And right now it works out perfect now too, because in new character animation, he looks like he's got rabies because the Goofy that looks and he's sick. So it kind of works out there too. Have you seen I like warm hugs?
Yeah, I like warm hugs.
Why do we keep getting characters of things that I say?
Hello, I like warm hugs. Welcome in.
Why is my picture on there?
Where?
That is look at the thumbnail. Look at
frankly, I'm not just impressed. I'm also jealous that Steve has I'm pretty, I said no pickles, and I like warm hugs. Like I am.
Oh my goodness, he is. I like warm hugs.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, I love it.
Somebody out there is creating.
Hi guys, I'm ready for another drive.
Yeah, you are.
Leanne, what is up? Thank you so much for those cookies. Yes. They were absolutely amazing.
Mike Wheeler, you did hear correctly. Somebody is now in here named I like warm hugs.
Yes.
It seems to be when the guys make me get out of the car and yell something, that becomes whoever the new character is in stream.
Yep.
But Shep, what I was going to say earlier is
go ahead.
What's going to make you feel better is thumbs down guy is here.
Yes, I didn't even see it. You're
not coughing anymore. You're done.
Yes.
You did look like Abe on Christmas morning when you just did that, though. What's up, Leanne?
I love Thumbs Guy. I mean, I pay him very well to come, and if he doesn't show up, I get pissed. So, thank you, Thumbs Guy. Thumbs Guy. Thumbs Guy down. Thumbs Guy down.
Thumbs Guy. I'm Thumbs Guy.
Thumbs Guy down. It wouldn't be a stream if he wasn't here. So thank you so much for being here because it's amazing.
Robin, I like warm hugs. Has to log out before I'm pretty can come in.
Yeah, probably. Same with
the pickle guy.
Same with I said no pickles.
I said no pickles.
So Stacy, okay, let's be clear about something. Stacy says when the guys make you, I've watched all of them except for the Ian and when you went to Walmart, I guess, and you have been alone in the car, Steve. That is true, Stacy, but persuasion is real, and you don't see the text messages and other things I get on here that get me to go. And like, oh, come on, Steve, it's for Pete. You got to go, and you got to do that. And it's like,
we tell him we're going to like donate stuff to give kids the world, and he goes. So it happens.
I'm just glad I could picture you as a perfect Olaf, not a scary one, like all the comments said. Yeah, I said no pickles here. What's this about? Someone stealing my gig?
Yes. And that's all it takes is a quick flip of the old. I like it.
I can't wait till they get all three, like their iPad, their computer, and the other thing out, and they have all three of them going at the same time, chatting.
I want to know how many emails this guy has.
Hey, the more the merrier. Hey, that brings the view count up. Bring them all in.
What's even better, Dave, is you can literally create Disney Fan 1, Disney Fan 2, Disney Fan 3, Disney Fan 4, all at yahoo.com or Google, Gmail, whatever. And all you got to do is change a number, and then you know what it is. So
yeah, that's true. Yes, Dave. Yeah, go ahead.
Steve just gave everyone the plan to make as many YouTube accounts.
If you want to get found out and banned, go ahead. Just saying.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, Ian was in the car with me. That's right. Ian was in the car with me one night. I love Merida. Love the accent.
Yeah, big fan. I was actually a big fan of the Merida meet and greet when Brave came out. It was awesome.
She's still down there. There's a Merida meet and greet.
No, but
Permanently.
the original Merida meet and greet was right to the right of the castle as you were walking back towards the teacups.
Yeah, it's
right
still
there
there.
to the left. Right. But
And
you could actually shoot an arrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't
There was
know
a
that.
there was a big thing on the front end that was really like weighted. So if you wanted to hit the target, you had to like aim like this. But it was really good. Got
Donna,
good picks with Gina.
real quick, Donna says that she is
I see
scared
it.
for her life because of your Pennywise version of
It
Olaf.
looked more like Pennywise than it did Olaf. I
But I
had this
did
great
send a
idea in my
picture
head.
that I saw online today, and it looked like identical to you.
What was
Just
it?
so you know.
You saw? I sent it to you guys. The cake picture.
Yeah.
Oh my
just-
God, the
yeah.
cake! Yes.
It was like perfect.
Just so you know, we all float down here. So
You what?
we all float down here. That's the old It reference. Sorry.
Oh,
So,
I haven't seen that one in so long. The original.
Yeah,
I know,
either.
right? Me neither.
Um,
the 80s TV movie.
Oh, you know what? I'm like the worst guy ever. So
No, you're not, but okay.
we
well,
love
no,
it.
I always do this.
Forget to mention people at the beginning.
Yes, I'm like the worst.
We're 40
And
minutes in. Go for it.
I know. Literally, I think probably like the last 10 episodes, I always just get like caught up in having fun, and I just just start talking, and I always forget. But I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for my good buddy Dean over at the Live Place.
Yes.
I mean,
The
again,
cartoon master.
we all can't say enough about him. Most of you guys, even in the stream, work with him because a lot of us all stream on different days, and the amount of work that he puts into this stuff is truly amazing, and literally doesn't ask for anything. So
Dean likes warm hugs.
he does, and
He does like warm hugs.
I really just can't
doesn't.
thank Dean enough, and I feel so bad because I always he's like the number one guy I should be talking about the first
Dean's
second I get on
amazing.
stream, and I always just hold on.
Yeah, Dean is amazing, guys. He
Loves
hosts
Dean.
over 75 live streams, family-friendly live streams. Just incredible.
Yeah, he does an unbelievable job. And if you guys have seen one of the mods, if you could go back and find his last stream he did, the new stream,
Which,
was
by the
absolutely phenomenal. Like he put a ton of work into it,
yes,
and it was so good. Like he asked a bunch of us to do little voice over clips for him.
Yep.
And so 100%. When he reached out and was like, "Hey, can you do a couple voiceovers?" I was like, "Dude, when and where? Like, how do I? When do you want it?" And we all felt the same way. That a bunch of us all did it, and he did an absolutely amazing job putting it all together. And like, I don't even know how he does it. Like, I don't even know how to do what he did for a live stream.
he
Like,
told me the amount of
like,
hours.
like what he did for that live stream. I'm sitting here like, how the heck do you even do that? Like, I couldn't even do it. So
Dean doesn't like pickles, though.
I just saw that.
he doesn't like pickles. But he did a fantastic job over there. And I can't say enough about the guy. Just does an
Awesome, Leanne.
job. And again, like literally, he doesn't even ask us to say anything about him, which is probably one of the most genuine things that anyone can do. In my opinion, is like, there's no self-promotion. It's not like, hey, I'm doing this for you guys. Can you do this for me? There's none of that. It's hey, what can I do for you guys?
Yeah.
All I have to say is
That's it. Like, what can I do for you guys? And then you're like,
yeah.
and he's like, no, that's it. Like, what do you want me to do for you? And you're like, well, that's
What
like
can we do
you're
for you?
amazing. So I know. So like,
Such a
sorry.
great dude.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a horrible human being, and it took like forever for me to get the voice clips back to him. And then all of a sudden you see it dropped into the cartoon that he developed for this to happen. Like,
so amazing.
I was beyond impressed and just flabbergasted and honored to be part. Like, it was, I'm like, dude, this is
What's even crazier is like that guy does so much work, and he thinks the world of us, and he doesn't have it. He'll never know how much we actually appreciate him.
Oh yeah, I mean, and even like the amount of work you put into that stream was so good. Like that was high quality stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it.
Man, he gave me the number of hours that he worked on that, and he was talking about. So he canceled the December stream. It's not going on because
Yeah,
it takes
I
so
heard
much
that.
time to do. and with holidays and everything, he wants to put out a little bit more effort. He's got something planned for the beginning of the year. He would like our involvement, all of us as well. And I've told him that we would be obliged. So I can volunteer to you guys, but he's a great guy. And he puts a lot of work into everything he does.
Yeah.
And it's none of it for him. None of it's for him. It's for other people.
Yeah. And honestly, check out his podcast, which is absolutely killer.
Leanne says she got her this and that mug and t-shirt in the mail yesterday. That's awesome. And Mike Wheeler said he's ordering his DNT hat at the beginning of next month.
Awesome.
So he'll have it for the marathon weekend in January. That's awesome as well.
Yeah, make sure you guys go check it out because we have our original Disney stuff right here.
Yep.
We added the Punch It Zippy stuff, which is awesome. We have it in black writing
for that.
Yeah. So we have it in black writing, Punch It Zippy for stuff, and then we have our special edition Star Wars stuff, which is the yellow writing on top of black, which looks really, really dope. And our good friend Josh from Practically Perfect Park Hopping, who's currently down in Disney right now, he did all our design stuff. He does all our design stuff, and he will be doing all our design stuff in the future.
I'm sorry, his channel name is Perfectly Park Hopping Patrick.
Close.
Or whatever Patrick said.
But yeah, he absolutely crushes it. Does a great job for us. So go check out him, and I think he's probably he's got to be close to 900 now.
Leanne says she's ordering her Punch It Zippy hoodie next week.
Yes, awesome. But it's really good stuff, like really good quality stuff too. It's all through Spreadshirt. They do really good stuff, and we have a lot of big plans coming up that we can't disclose right now, but just keep your eye out for that.
Yep, we do.
Yep. I'm gonna actually, if it's okay with the gentleman here, I was gonna do a quick preview of what's coming up for a vlog.
Are you allowed to do that?
I was gonna just do a shared screen of a
I guess it's original content, so I guess you can.
Well, it's off of Premiere Pro.
Yeah, I would say it's perfectly okay. Yeah, give them a sneak peek.
I gotta go change up my. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go get because Jenny, my wonderful wife Jenny, is a photographer.
He's sitting at 814 and deserves so much more, or they are, I guess.
Oh God, yeah. He does an absolutely amazing job. His editing is on point. But let me go get my my drive because
welcome in, Gary. So thanks all the mods for putting all that stuff out there. You guys are incredible. We appreciate you. What do you want to talk about, Dave? Let's talk about our favorite movies too. What do you got? You got favorite movies?
Oh, favorite Disney flicks?
Disney animated movies. Oh, my top 5 generally stays the same, but they shuffle from what goes to number 1.
So in no particular order, we're going animated. Roger Rabbit count?
Sure. Okay. That's a great show, by the way. I keep forgetting about that one.
So Roger Rabbit, Frozen, Tangled are obviously on that. I'm a big fan of Zootopia. I love the fact that it's
Zootopia too.
Dude, I love the fact that it's a buddy cop movie that's in like a quote unquote Disney universe. Like I think what they did with it was just amazing. The character diversity in it is just killer. The sloths are legit some of my favorite characters. And it's so apropos with them working at the DMV. Like you just can't. They did such a good job with legit just that one scene that it makes the movie for me.
Oh yeah.
But the main characters are fantastic, and it's straight buddy cop. It's very Lethal Weapon, only like PG.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
exactly. It is. It's real good.
I think they do a good job with that. Go for it.
Welcome in, Rachel, and Isaac, buddy, Chris, Blue Nose. What's up, buddy? So mine are pretty. They generally stay the same. Big Hero 6 is my favorite. So Big Hero 6 is number 1 for me. It is the Disney movie that made me feel the most I've ever felt. So Big Hero 6 tops it for me. Then I've got Tangled. I also have The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is one of my all-time favorites. Okay. And then Princess and the Frog and Frozen are probably my top 5.
So I've never watched Princess and the Frog.
Oh, dude, the music in that is incredible. And that's where my favorite villain comes from there, Dr. Facilier.
Gary B. throwing down the super
Gary B.
chat.
What is up? Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it.
I'm a huge fan of somewhat unknown movie called Frozen. Says I like warm hugs.
I mean, it's a somewhat unknown movie.
So Gary, sorry.
So the funny thing is with Frozen for me, I didn't see the original in the theater. It came out about this time, 12, 13. 13, right?
I think so.
I think 13 because Frozen Summer was 14 and we were down there for that. So it came out about this time, and Brandy took the kids while I was at hunting camp. So I never watched the movie. It just blew up, and then ended up watching it here. Obviously.
What's really weird is you knew nothing about Frozen. Nobody knew anything about Frozen when it came out, and I went watching it in theaters. I remember when Let It Go came on. I remember I just sitting there. I remember seeing my niece and my mom, I think, went with us, and I just started looking around. I was like, what did they do? They may have created something extremely special here.
Right.
And it did. It took off.
So my thing is that I really like Frozen. I think the story behind Tangled is better. Like I like the Rapunzel story better.
So just real quick, let me just cut in real quick. Because I had
a rant.
I was trying to say it in the middle of a coughing fit here. I'm gonna do it again right now, too.
So back to Frozen now.
Yeah. So anyway,
Gary B with $2 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. And he just said he's at Wilderness Lodge this week.
Oh, nice.
That sounds terrible.
I'm sorry. If you're just joining in here, I said it early in the stream. I've been kind of
Shep's been sick.
I haven't
real sick.
I haven't been around much in the last couple of weeks. Turns out I have pneumonia. But
and he's still here.
I feel good though. I feel fine. I just have this stupid cough that just comes back. But the last couple of weeks,
yeah, no,
he's been sick for the last couple of weeks. He's been missing in action, guys.
Well, I think we've all been there where we got sick and you felt weird for a long time, and you had that like big cough, right? And then you start working through it, and then you automatically feel better because they put you in antibiotics and some semblance of a steroid to open up the airways and whatever, and then you're like
choked up.
You're like, wow, I'm good to go, but then you have this ridiculous cough.
Oh yeah, like literally. I mean, I definitely felt like crap for there was like a good week. I had like the 100+ fever or whatever, and that it definitely drained me. And I again. And I don't want to repeat myself too much, but I have sinus infections all the time because I have just bad sinus stuff. So I'm used to getting sick. I'm used to that feeling of the sinus infection, which I deal with all the time, and I can just push through. It's no big deal. And I just thought that it was very similar. And then the fever was a little bit higher than usual, and my energy level was just way down. Which that even with a sinus infection, I'm usually fine. What happened?
I like warm hugs.
Is he in
so you guys have all been sick. You must be sharing the same computer virus. #bad dad jokes.
Yes.
Use hand gel. Thanks, Leanne.
Now, what did you lead for? What did you go for, Shep?
Oh yeah, I had to get my drive. So one of the things I wanted to do real quick, because I'm super proud of it. I've been one of the things I have been really working on very hard on the last few weeks, specifically is our first D&T vlog. Excuse me. And
it's going to be solely put on the Disney channel.
It's good. It's literally, that's going to be our first video that you guys can watch on the Disney channel from our trip in August. And I've been trying to get clips from everybody. Of course, I did most of vlogging, so I'm kind of in it, but I wanted to get
vlogged the entire time.
But I want, no, I didn't. But I got what I could, and you'll kind of see when the final product is done, a good kind of representation of the time we had. Of course, it was our first time kind of meeting and getting together as D&T, because up to that point. There he is.
Dean, buddy, we just talked about you for like 20 minutes. Buddy.
I know. I just said that I'm like the worst
human.
I'm the worst human. I'm the worst YouTube streamer, vlogger, whatever you want to say it ever.
Tina.
Because I always forget to thank you, and it is 100% must do, because you do
It's like
such
Stacey.
an amazing you do such an amazing job for everybody that it can't go without some recognition, because the amount of work you put into it. And it literally it just kind of I don't even know what the words are, but it just that's the word I'm looking for. It transcends through everything.
He says, guess what I did today with a frowny face?
You were in Vegas.
Did you win money? Are you sending us to Disney with?
Oh, now he says I needed some encouragement tonight. Dean.
Oh, Dean, we're here for that,
Dean,
man.
Tell us what you did, buddy. We'll pick you up. You didn't hit
for
me
real. Shep's like, I'm
sorry. I gotta. So just got a PayPal from Donna. Donna, you are absolutely amazing.
Donner.
Yeah, she said $25. Just showing love for my little brothers. We must be spreading this around because they think I might have walking pneumonia too, Ryan. So we're like on the same boat, which is funny because it like goes through the whole. I don't know. Everyone sign off right now. That way, no one gets sick.
Yeah, just so you know,
but
you said walking pneumonia. I heard guacamole. So
and guys,
she had. But I won't get too deep into it. But Donna, we love you so much. And,
absolutely.
You are. I would rather be sick than you. I would take all your sickness away and take it 100%. For you 100% because
that sucks.
What happened?
Dean says he restored his PC and it's trashed.
Oh.
Sorry, Dean.
No.
Dean, I hope you backed up at least what you did the last live stream.
If not, it's at least on YouTube.
Have the template downloaded somewhere else and saved. I'm taking pains now to recover things. Been a long and painful day. Dean, I'm so sorry, buddy. You're an amazing guy that does amazing things for everybody else. That is very sad that has happened to you.
Yeah, I said it earlier. I'll say it again. I mean, for someone that does so much for so many people and never asks for anything in return, I mean, you're the most genuine guy that I know.
Yeah.
And I can't thank you enough for even getting us here, because the reality is, it all stemmed, in my opinion, from Resort TV 1. And, we're all linked through you, Dean, and the fact that, you helped these other gentlemen get into the streaming world. You certainly got me in the streaming world. And it's just been an awesome journey. And then, going forward on top of that, to add to that, every single person in the chat right now is 100% an amazing person. And you're all here, which is amazing. And it's mind-boggling sometimes to see you guys all here. And it's so fun coming back and hanging out. Like for me, this is like a great hangout session, just to sit here, watch the chat fly. I love
share each other's pains and happiness.
Yeah. I love seeing people talk to each other. Like not even like talking to us through chat. They're like saying hi to each. Yeah. Like, hey, so-and-so and so-and-so and so, like, because we all know each other. Like it's gotten to the point where like we all are so close.
Hey, Julie,
through this platform that like people are just like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And I love seeing the intros and I love seeing the highs. I love seeing all that stuff. And then the interaction that we get between, the chat, it's so awesome.
So real quick, Ryan,
wait, what?
Dean, I know I said that. I know it's just serious. Dean says I do have backups. I shouldn't carry on looking for options. What a day. Thanks so much. Glad I came here. Wow. I'm so appreciative of this. Honestly, Dean, don't apologize. We're here
always
for this. So
always.
So no apologies. I'm glad you have backups. That's 100%.
Always 100%.
Crazy important.
What's up, Blue Nose?
This guy taught me that.
What I teach you?
Who, me?
Like this guy.
Oh, that guy.
I didn't hear what did I teach you?
No, you're like, you said to me once, you're like, I said, I have everything on an external hard drive. You're like, do you have it backed up?
Blue Nose, what is up, brother?
I didn't want to mention that. I didn't want to mention that.
I'm like, no. He's like, you have to. It was very, very firm and focused. And I'm like, okay. And I like went on Amazon and ordered another drive and backed everything up, and it's in my gun safe. Like, life is good now.
So I keep a backup of everything in my fire safe.
Which is a gun safe.
Basically, except I don't put a gun in it because I don't have a gun. But I put it's in a 2-hour fire rated safe so that heaven forbid something should ever happen. At least I have the memories and the content. And that's what I've been doing, taking all my hard drives, putting all my pictures on one hard drive, putting everything, and then I make a backup of each hard drive. And then I want to monthly on the first of every month back up my YouTube drive to make sure I add to it.
Charlie with the best hashtag ever.
What's that?
When I call you Ryan, it's serious. Hashtag.
So true. So true. I think I've called you Ryan 3 times in my life.
I know. I don't even know how to respond to that when people say that. I'm like,
when I send them a note or something, when I mail them a note or a card or something, I put it Ryan and I put, yes, I called you Ryan.
Yeah. True that. But
don't do that.
No.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. So I want to do a quick preview. If it's okay with you guys.
It's your show, Bubba.
Yeah.
And yes, we're still okay with it, but go ahead.
It's just going to be like a quick minute.
Yeah, right.
No, I swear to God.
We've heard these.
It's just something I'm super
quick things that Shep does. So.
Does this fall under the we're streaming for a half an hour hashtag?
Maybe. But I'm super, super proud of it. And this is like one of the things that God, this stupid cough is killing me. But one of the things, like, in my thumbnail, obviously, it's a little bit of a
keystone.
What do you say?
2
hours later, yeah. So one of the things in the thumbnails is what's next. So what's next is loving what we have going on with D&T. Yep. Loving the fact that we are going fully on. Sorry, go ahead.
Can I ask one thing real quick?
Yeah, dude, go ahead.
Saturday Storytime with Shep, episode 632.
Don't worry about that.
I just saw it and said
don't worry about that.
632.
Don't worry about that.
I didn't even see it until Dave said it. It says episode 632.
Hey, if you guys don't realize that I've been streaming for that long, then it's not my fault. I mean, you guys just haven't been paying attention.
I've not even known you for 632 days yet.
It's 632 weeks actually. So
I'm just
saying,
saying,
man. It's been like years now.
It's only been like 8 years.
It's pretty much. So for all you guys are just joining me. I've been streaming now for 635 Saturdays. So
I did miss Frozen too.
Thank you guys. But so super, super excited for D&T for what we got coming up. You
Ryan
guys
McDowell. Well, first off, wait a minute. Welcome in, Ryan McDowell. He says, "I've been a fan since episode 624."
Yes. Yes. See, so I mean, Ryan,
he gets it. Ryan gets it.
He's one of my original fans right there, man. I love it. So thank you for being around.
Is this like
long.
whenever you buy checks or you get checks and they're like, what number do you want to start it from? And you're like 632.
Maybe that could be entirely accurate right now. But
all right, let's get serious for a minute. Let him show his preview because he's worked really hard on it.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say.
Wait, time out. You asked all of us to get serious.
I did.
Hey,
I said 1 minute.
I'm calling myself Ryan right now. Ryan?
Ooh.
Ryan gets serious.
Yes, Ryan.
I'm going to sit back and chew on some gummy bears and enjoy this show.
I invented the video recorder. I did. This big giant one that you hit like.
By the way, guys, when you buy gummy bears,
I'm a gummy bear in a gummy world.
Buy them in a massive
My
bag.
life is gooey.
Guys, that's not the real gummy bear song. The gummy bear song you need to sing is the one from Disney.
So,
but Barbie.
I know.
I'm gonna share a screen.
I shared a screen once.
All right, so I don't want to share that one. I want to share this one, but
whoa, that scares me. What's on the other one?
Oh yeah, and nothing bad, obviously, but maybe something bad. I don't know.
Miss mute button.
Again, we got 56 people in here. You're gonna get a. This is so annoying. You guys are gonna get a quick sneak preview of the first I'll give it maybe a minute or so, not even. But I've been working super. You're actually only gonna get like a very small chunk of what I've been working on, but it's. I'm very proud of it. I'm talking myself up here because I've been working very hard. But
he's shown it to me, and it's very good.
I've literally it's been like a month that I've been working on this, like on and off. And
real quick though, are we dropping this on January 1st too?
No, we're earlier. I think we're gonna do this.
Jesus.
My thought
I didn't know when you were gonna have it done. I was just asking.
My thought in probably the next week or two, maybe not this week,
it.
maybe not this week coming up, DNT, but I was thinking maybe the week after we drop it before as a premiere.
Because the reason why I'm asking, we do have other videos, but we want this one to be the very first one because it's going to be the best one.
Yeah, my thought was we do this as a premiere before the DNT episode 2 weeks from now.
Yep, rock and roll.
Yeah.
And that way we do a premiere on DNT and then we roll into who's up?
You. That'd be you in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Well, that works perfect.
Completely agreed.
Because Dave will be Thursday, I'll be the Thursday or Wednesday, I'll be the Wednesday after that, and then you'll be up.
Yeah, so something like that. We'll figure it out. But
holy crap! Sorry, wait, hold on.
What was that?
So I get all these gummy bears, right? And I've been eating these things. There's a big bag, and occasionally I get a white one like this. And I kid you not, I looked down, I thought this was a mistake. Look how big that bear is.
Wow.
He's got sunglasses on.
All right, is everyone ready for this?
I'm ready. Go.
Excuse me, I'm dying here. Actually, are they going to be able to hear the volume on this?
You're right. Oh, no, they will not. Go ahead and try playing it, but I don't think they will.
How do I do it when they play?
Well, try it, and then we can start over.
I'll
unplug the headphones.
Mine. Try it and see what happens.
Can you hear? I'm going to unplug the headphones right now.
It's got to come out. It's got to come out of yours.
It's got to come out of the speakers. Is there an echo right now?
We'll try. Yeah. Go ahead. We'll let you know. It's very, very light echo. You may have to take your microphone and push it up to the speakers of the computer.
Right. What's it look like right now? Is it like infinity look?
We see the exact same thing you do. We see the.
Is it the infinity look or is it just
no? It's the right thing.
All right, so let me do this here. Make the picture a little bigger. So it's going to be kind of a small picture, but it's a sneak peek. So I want to make it.
Welcome in, Jim, with more sunshine, please.
So here we go. Ready? And
okay.
Wait. And
it's hard to hear.
I think there's too much going on with my computer right now. It's not very well.
Anytime that you try to stream like this, it's going to be choppy.
All right. So that's about 37 seconds.
That's the best. They don't need any more than that right now. It's just a teaser. Anytime you try to show a video while we're live streaming, it's going to chop. Even if you're trying to show a trailer or something like that, it's going to do that.
All right.
But
excuse me.
He has been working extremely hard. But we still get it. Exactly, Tina. Thank you.
Was it skipping wicked crazy?
Yeah. On my end, it was.
All right. Well,
that's why when we actually drop it, it won't be skipping when we actually put it on the thing. So
I think my computer, like I have a pretty decent computer, but I think it's just I think it was an overload with the streaming and then putting because a lot of that's actually filmed in 4K.
I have a gaming computer. I built my computer for gaming. It's got way, as you would say, wicked high RAM and all that. And I can't stream and play a YouTube video and without it jumping.
Like a legit gaming laptop.
Yeah. So that's exactly what I built. Yeah. The highest graphics card I had at the time, all that stuff.
Yep.
Mine does the same thing. If I try to stream and share my screen and throw like a trailer up, it still skips.
Only a 30-minute stream.
Yeah. Oh, we got another one. Only a 30-minute stream.
Yeah. So
I thought this was going to be a short stream.
Sorry for the whole skippiness. You'll have to just tune in in 2 weeks. I'll have this thing it doesn't skip when I play through, but I think just because of the streaming going on and then trying to play again, I filmed everything in 4K and I downgraded to 1080, but I'll upgrade it back into 4K when I go to YouTube. So it should be really, really decent quality. You know, sort of.
While all these aliases are in here, just hit that subscribe button across the board for all of us too.
Yeah, 100%.
Be helpful. And don't forget the This and That channel. So starting January 1st, we're solely on the This and That channel, streaming wise, as well as dropping vlogs. And our website drops January 1st as well. And that's a legit website. I'm pretty proud of that so far too.
Yep. Yeah, we got some big things coming for 2020. That's a lot of the big news.
2020 is the year of This and That. Just saying.
Yeah, it's Chinese. It's in the Chinese zodiac. Look it up. Hey guys, wanted to say hi. Had a full day. I passed out on the recliner earlier, and now I've headed to bed. Can't keep those eyelids propped. Have a great night, Dale. We know.
Yep, absolutely.
Dale, we
Marco Polo.
He had a very long day today. I know what he did today. Yep. And Danny Turo Geeks is in here, dude. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Danny?
And you will be on at 11:30 tonight.
Yes.
So when we finish up here, make sure you guys go check him out at 11:30.
I'm also streaming at 2 a.m.
And depending who's streaming, I may be streaming with them.
Yeah.
This is my third stream of the day. This is Dave's third stream of the day as well.
It is. We had the kids on earlier.
Steve, you told us on one of your streams about what does that say? Cable you bought to help increase internet strength, right? I'm having trouble getting. Okay. So I didn't buy a cable to increase the internet strength. There's a booster that your internet provider can put in for you.
Echoing because I had my earphones off.
I don't hear it echoing. So there's a booster from your internet cable provider that can help you do that. To increase speed, you got to just improve your modem and router. But one of the bigger things is whoever your internet provider is, you may need to add a booster in depending on the signal strength.
Yep. And then, Stacy, thank you so much. If you guys want a koozie, we have some pretty awesome koozies. Just literally DM one of us on Insta, Twitter, whatever. Here,
Twitter.
Oh, the Twitterverse. Just hit us up on DM, and we'll get one out to you.
So for the record, you both froze real quick, and I said, "Oh, Shep froze." No, they froze, and then I looked up and I said, "Oh, it's me," and it was me. And then I got the little thing, and then it came back, and we're fine.
Oh, weird.
So
I'm hardwired, so I shouldn't.
I'm hardwired. I've been having issues all day today. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you had issues.
Well, I found out what that was. My family comes up and stays with me on the weekends.
Yeah.
And my mom was in the other room streaming Disney Plus on my Xbox. So she was killing my upload speed.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
I just hit 21 gigs up. So
was that the Wi-Fi cable you were talking about for like $24?
So I think, Steve, they were talking about you have the ability now, and if you do it right, you can put plugs in that go through your standard power.
I'm trying to figure out what cable she's talking about that I was talking, because I don't remember which was. Oh, I was not talking about what you're talking about, Dave. I know what you're talking about. I've never talked about that, so I know.
I thought you did.
I don't think so. He's coughing all the way. So there's
make me a drink while you're gone, Shep.
Yeah, no doubt. So there's man, I don't know if that helps.
So the long and short of it, Steve, is like if you really want upload or download speed increases, you got to talk to your server.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Whether it's getting a new modem in or whatever, well, you have to do that. I mean, so the funny thing is, and I don't know, Steve, I think you were still hanging out. We streamed earlier, right? And the dude who helped me out to get to where we're at now on our end, he subscribed to our channel and popped in to ask, and literally checked all the speeds. It was like, it looks like you guys are doing good now.
Wow.
Today, I'm like, that's awesome. You want to talk about customer service from a cable company?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
And most cable companies, it's like, oh, okay, whatever, right? Like
the guy he subscribed to your channel while he was there, right after you put in your that was just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, then he got timed out because he was being funny.
Shep comes back. We cough on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, Deborah. Deborah, I'll try to remember what we were talking about. there's a lot of different. I have so many cables for everything. I don't think there's a cable that increases your Wi-Fi speed. But one thing I would check on though is whoever your cable service provider is, and especially if it's Xfinity, there are different levels of upload speeds, and they vary drastically. I mean, they have a package that is basically a snail's pace. So you need to check your which package you have. Whichever Xfinity, yeah, I have Xfinity too. So I have one of the top-notch packages that Xfinity uses because I needed the high Wi-Fi. But they have one that is basically a snail's pace, and it'll sit there and you'll get it's like almost like dial-up, and you need to call them and see which package you have, and then look at the different packages. The numbers you're looking for are the megabytes upload and download speeds.
Yeah, if you go to speedtest.net.
You can do your own speed.
Well, if you go to speedtest.net, you at least get the numbers that you're running. So download/upload, and then you can go back to your provider and say, "Hey, I want more than this."
So. Yeah. So you need to first see what speed you have.
I'm gonna try that.
The first thing you need to do is check with your provider to see which one you have.
Is that a trap? I feel like that's a trap. I feel like that's just to beat me.
Yeah, but the first thing you need to do is check on your on what.
Just have Jenny just cup her hands and beat the crap out of you, and then have her flip over and then beat the crap out of you. I'm just kidding.
Let me get this out real quick. So the first thing you need to do is check with your cable service provider and make sure see which ones you have. Then do the speed test and make sure that there's no other problems with any of the cables or wires, because it could be the fact that you could have another issue with wiring somewhere else, and it may not even be in your end. It may be something coming into the house.
Well, it could be a node somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be anywhere. But the first thing I would do is definitely check what package you have, and then check your speeds and see what they are.
I would like to check what package I have. Wait, what?
Deborah, what are you trying to watch?
Okay. Mine seems to work
watch
fine.
it on.
Yeah, agreed.
But
multiple times.
So let's get into something different here.
Yes, what are we talking about now?
I thought I was going down that road for a second.
Yeah, he was.
What?
He was getting into something different for sure.
Oh, I'm getting into something different. Yeah.
No, Dave was.
So let's talk Vlogmas.
Yeah, let's do it. One of us is not doing it though.
Who's that?
Oh, I thought you weren't doing it, Dave.
Oh no, we're doing it.
I thought you said you weren't doing it. I'm sorry.
I said I was told I was doing it.
No, that's what it was. So
that's the difference. But so what? This is going to be. So I'm still on the fence. So I'm not 100% going to do it, but I'm pretty sure I'm about 95% going to do it.
I did it last year. I'm doing it again this year.
I just don't know what qualifies. So like, how many days?
25.
Is it 24 or 25?
25.
Allegedly 25.
December 1st to December 25th.
Okay.
Yes. December 1st to
like
December
Christmas
25th.
is your last day on.
Yes.
Okay.
Which we will have on our channel for this and that.
That doesn't count as Vlogmas though.
Sure it does. For me it does.
You can count it if you want to. It's your own Vlogmas.
So
Vlogmas is a ton of work.
I'm gonna do it,
Donna.
I think. And I think not 100%, but
not yet, Deborah.
Go ahead, Dave.
I was just gonna say, if you just did story time with Shep and read a different Christmas story every day.
Well, here's the thing. Let's be clear with something on Vlogmas. Doesn't have to have a theme. Doesn't have to be about Christmas. Doesn't have to even be the same thing across the board. It's posting a video or going live every day for 25 days.
Okay, so
I like to theme mine.
So what I have, and I'm still hitting puberty apparently. So the ideas I have.
Oh gosh.
I'm not going to say. But I have 24 and I can easily come up with 25. So I actually sat down the other day and I went through a whole list, and it's going to be vlog style. I probably won't do any live streams.
Normally it's vlogging because it's called
Yeah.
Vlogmas.
So it'll be probably it'll be quick. It'll probably be like a 2 or 3 minute, maybe 3 minute tops vlog. It's going to be very short and sweet. But I don't know what's your, like, people in the chat. What do you guys how do you feel? Do you think it's something you'd want to see? Would you want to see us do a Vlogmas? Or would it
I
be
did it last year and it was very successful for me.
Yeah.
It was the opposite.
But so what I did 25 different Disney brickheads. So this year
That's
I'm
pretty
doing
good.
Yeah, that would, well, see, but here's the thing. I had them all recorded already ahead of time. They were recorded by now, all edited. All I had to do was upload them every day. I didn't schedule them. It crushed me to where I took 3 weeks off as soon as Christmas came around. I didn't do anything on YouTube for 3 weeks.
We didn't do anything Disney for 3 weeks, and we only did probably 14.
I want to see if you can make it all the way through Vlogmas. So that's a good point, Stacy, because that's the tough part, because I work probably close to 80 hours a week.
Well, real quick before you finish that, Phantasmic Chronicles said Steve's going to do 25 puzzles in 25 days.
Yeah.
Hold on. I literally was telling Walt that is going to be next year's Vlogmas because I don't have 25 of them ready to go, and I can't put 25 of them together in 25 days. I'm too busy. Next year, though, I'm going to have 25 of these things ready to go. I refuse. There's no way I would do Vlogmas if I didn't have it already done ahead of time. You won't succeed otherwise. It's just too hard. You need to do them all recorded, edited, have them ready to go. And then if you want to do it right, and then have them uploaded every day.
And
David, Steve, I'm doing something from you guys.
Yeah, Danny, definitely. We'll chat off stream.
Yeah, let us know. But so next year I will be doing 25 puzzles, 1,000 piece Disney puzzles that will be uploaded. Kind of like the way I just did the last one. I did not like. Everybody told me they liked it. I hated the first one I did. That I showed the entire thing. It took 5 parts to do.
What, Vlogmas?
No. The puzzle thing I did. It took 5 parts to show that one puzzle, and it just drove me nuts. They're all 20+ minute long. I hated it. But the last one I just did with Jafar, and I crammed the whole entire puzzle into 10 minutes. I love that.
That's pretty good. Dave, go ahead.
What are you editing with, Steve?
Adobe Premiere Elements Pro or whatever.
And you don't go like 15x speed on it?
You can only go 8.
I've gone 10 plus.
All I can do is
I've
8.
gone like 1200%.
When you pull up a time mapping and you put in the time lapse thing, you can it puts the dot in the middle. It only goes to -8 to +8 speed.
Well, yeah, but that's why
Danny, any one of us on Twitter.
That's why you
just
click on the video, like the video section, and you go up to. We'll talk about it, but there's a button you can click, and it says it's to slow it down is what it's for. But if you type in like 1500%, it just goes like.
I don't have a percentage. I don't think it shows. It just says plus or minus 8. But what I did with this last one though is I didn't show all the dull parts where I wasn't getting anything accomplished. So I would fast forward it to where I would see some major change in the puzzle, and I'd find the beginning of that, cut everything else out, and throw it away. And then when I was done with that section, start it. So as it fades in and out, you see some progress on the puzzle, and it goes away and it comes back. But it's all 8 times speed. For what I'm doing right now, the way I did the Jafar puzzle I posted a few days ago, it was absolutely perfect with the way I had it with 8 times the speed. And I have no idea what you're talking about being able to type a number because I don't get that. I have a dot that goes across the bottom and I select it. But we'll talk. We can definitely talk off stream. You can show me.
And Danny, sounds good. Hit me up. But I mean, so Danny, for me, I'm like,
yeah. Danny said he was going to send me a message on Twitter. Why can't you DM me on Twitter, Danny?
No, he said he can.
No, he said I can't.
Oh.
He told me he was going to send me a message the other day, and he says it won't go through or something. I don't have anything that says I'm waiting on messages, and I get these. I'm not going to start, but these are all my Twitter messages, people that I'm in contact with. Oops, that's my flashlight.
But so like for me, one probably 2 to 3 minute vlog is going to take me probably an hour and a half, 2 hours to film, edit, and process, and maybe even 3 hours to film, edit, process, and upload. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually very excited about this.
Yeah, you intimated that last night when we were.
Yeah, we were chatting yesterday. So
It doesn't allow me to even select you. Danny, I just sent you a message. See if it worked. Sorry,
I got to see what I can get done this week because I'm going to try to do some this week and get stuff kind of. I'd love to get like the first 10 episodes going, and kind of have them in the bank ready to go. If I can do that before December 1st, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on it and do it. But
try to do more than that. I'm just telling you, try to do more than that.
I don't know if I can, man. So
you're saying that you can't even get 10 done in the first, and then you're going to try to finish the other 15 while it's going on.
Yeah,
you need to do more. You need to do more than 10.
I think,
or I'm going to be pushing you every day. Shep, get your Vlogmas done.
I know it's gonna be a trip. But kind of once everyone started talking about it, I was like, it'd be fun to do. And for me, I've really never challenged myself as far as this platform goes. Like I've been pretty, I'm pretty laid back with everything. I like to kind of keep it that way. And I think this will kind of bump it up a little bit and put me into a different kind of comfort zone of getting it done. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Yeah.
Throw the screen up. I just want to show.
Oh, right there.
Steve, real quick.
Oh, I see it right there.
Wait a minute, I gotta make this bigger because
so this is just a quick.
Okay.
It's a quick. It's a snippet of a video. We go to time stretch.
Time stretch. Mine doesn't say time stretch. It says time mapping. Where did you select that at?
So if you go to tools.
Oh, you know why? I wonder, yours looks slightly different than mine. I wonder if it's because every time I log in, it says you have an update ready, and I've never updated it.
We need to update then.
That's probably what it is then.
But if you go to time stretch, you have speed, which is 100%. Now you can go 1500. Excuse me. You click on it and be 1500. Oops. So 1500. Why the heck is that not letting me?
So I bet
there we go. Oh, that's why 1500. So now it does that, and if you look how small that made it. But watch,
and that's what mine does when I choose the things. So go back real quick, and I'll show you what I do.
Who's that guy?
Hey, look, it's that guy.
That's a friend of mine. Go back and do it, undo that or whatever. But I do the time mapping, or what's that? What's the fourth one from the bottom there?
Time remapping.
Yeah, go to that. That's what I've been using. And then you add a timeline there at the bottom.
Add a time zone?
Yeah, a time zone. And then click it. Then stretch that right arrow all the way to the end of the video. Where it's green. See the green thing?
Oh, this.
I'm pointing to the screen like you can see it. Yeah, then drag it all the way to the end of the video. And then we'll see we're at the bottom there. You only get from -8 to +8 speeds.
Yeah.
Times 8s.
Yep. I'm with you.
That's what was recommended for me to use from all the tutorials and videos I watched when I was learning how to do it.
Right.
Nobody ever told me to use time stretch. They told me to use time remapping.
Yep. Well, time stretch has worked for me. So
I'll have to definitely look at that.
Yep.
It's like a editing tutorial, live stream.
Yeah.
Guys.
That's what we do.
Guys.
Real information.
We gave people real information.
No.
I gotta go. That's it. Ball game.
This has gone way too far.
Yeah. This is unacceptable.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what.
You haven't coughed in a while.
It's there.
There it is.
There it is.
Don't say it, man. Don't say it. Oh. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about the Vlogmas thing. I think my percentage is going higher that I'm actually going to do it and follow through with it, and I'm just going to have to put in the effort and get it done. And
you do have to put in the effort. It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
you're going to do it because I'll make you do it.
I'm already a step ahead because I already have actually all my days filled out. I just have to go and film it. So the problem is it's going to be a lot of actual filming.
And I guess it's not just you sitting there in that little room trying to film.
It's not me sitting here.
That's what I figured.
It's going to be somewhat animated to a point. Not animated like
you're animated,
like drawing. Yeah.
Drawing.
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 That's the first. That's the second word I've ever heard you.
name
That's the
is-
second word that you've ever said that sounds like zip.
Hello, my name is Simon. and
But
I
I'm excited. I think
drawing.
it'll be pretty good. Again, it's going to be a lot of work, but I think actually Jenny's been giving me ideas, which is kind of funny. I'm like, I think I'm going to do this. What do you think? And she's like, do it. And then I ran through the whole list of what I had, and she's like, what about this? What about this? I'm like, brilliant. So
If Jenny likes it, that's a good sign.
yeah. So
100%.
is the drawing?
Is that drawing Japanese? I love it.
It is.
I've been hanging out with Zip too much.
Talk like Zip. Hashtag talk like Zip. That's awesome.
He's
Good night,
gonna
Donna
do-
Dworsky. Hold on, guys. Donna's on her way out. We love you, Donna.
Donner.
She's our
Good
sis.
night.
Yeah, Donna.
Love you, big
Sis,
sis.
you're amazing. Thank you so much. We appreciate you more than you know. So get some sleep, get some rest, feel better, and we're always here.
The brightest light in this room is my phone when it shines up on my face. If I cover it, it's different. But and apparently, I have to send a message to somebody first before they can send it to me. I guess I don't know.
Really?
It worked just fine when I sent Denny a test message, and now he can message me like crazy. I don't know why it wouldn't go through.
Weird. So
For real.
the other thing is, and I wasn't too sure what I was going to do yet with it. So it's still in kind of pre-production
Test phase?
pre-production thought, actually. I did pop up. I mean, because there's no point in not saying it, but I did pop up a few times the other day. And it has been around forever because it was like one of the first channels I ever made. I do have a channel created for strictly Shep.
Yeah.
Which I've popped up a few times. Actually, this past week I popped up because I've had the channel set up for a long time because I wanted to keep.
He accidentally had it on his phone and he popped into a live. That's what it really comes down to.
Yeah, it's actually that is 100% accurate.
now he's got to tell a Shep tale to make it.
Yeah. But I had it for a long time, and
the Shepherdoodle channel.
The Shepherdoodle channel, and it's a cooking channel.
That's all it is.
They only make snickerdoodles.
But I spent some time this week, and I actually dressed it up a little bit. And I added I added the channel art finally to it, and I added my little logo that I came up with. So I'm not sure where that's going to go yet. Just looking towards 2020. It's nothing now, but something to kind of poke around with. Again, I don't know the direction. Yeah, Dave, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's called Shep.
It is. It's just straight up Shep. Yeah, it's literally straight up Shep.
So you're gonna run two channels or switch to that channel? What are you saying?
Oh no. Yeah, no. This channel will always be here because this is the main channel, and then the Shep channel would strictly just be like. Again, I don't know where that's going to go yet. I've had some ideas and some thoughts of what I could potentially do. I just don't know if it's going to be interesting.
It'll be interesting to me. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I may do like
I might be biased though.
Yeah, like day in the life of Shep type of deal. I don't know. I don't think it's not going to be a daily vlog by any means because I just don't have the time for that. But it might be like
night, Danny.
Something I want to do. Like again, I post a lot of stuff with the family, and then of course this is something that I do for me, hanging out and doing this. So this is something I might transition over to the Shep channel.
Ooh.
And then the family stuff.
But it's going to the This and That channel.
What's that?
This is going to the This and That channel.
No, not
your Saturday night thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, so like specifically like me just sitting here in front of camera on the Saturday night thing. This might be something I transition over to the Shep channel and then do more family kind of central stuff for the Shep family.
Completely makes sense.
Just to keep it. I don't know. I want to keep my family stuff there, and I want to kind of do my stuff on something different. And then I actually also have Abe's channel in the creation. Dave, go ahead.
Nice.
You have double
Well,
hands.
I was just gonna say, if I may.
You may.
Shep wants to be able to swear on a channel, so he's going to transition it over.
I mean, at the end of the day,
I'm right.
I want to curse all day,
All day, every day.
So
I just want to sit here and be like beep 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 beep.
I was 100% kidding. I don't know why we're going down this road.
I had a feeling you created a second channel because of you're petrified about the new laws. So that's why I thought you created a second channel.
And Stacy brings up a good point. You know, I did finally get monetized on the Shep family. And obviously I wouldn't be on the Shep, but again, in all honesty, I really don't care about the monetize. I don't make enough money anyway. Like I would never leave the job I do now to do this. I mean, there's no way in heck I would ever make full time of this. For me, I enjoy this. Like this is my hobby. The fact that I can make a little extra money for me is a bonus. Like that to me is like a home run. The problem is
we put it right back into the channel every time.
And that's the deal. Like, I mean,
yeah, between
the small amount of money I make on this goes into our costumes. You know, I mean, like, I mean, at the end of the day, like I pay for
wigs aren't cheap.
You know, yeah. I mean, I pay for the internet. You know what I mean? Like what I make here doesn't even pay for the, you know, cost to stream anything. So for me, it's more, I like doing this. I enjoy doing this. So
well, Shep, if
I love the fact that the Shep family got monetized. I do love that, you know, it's been a huge goal. Great. Awesome. But I also want to keep that its own entity.
Well, Tracy has a very good thing, which I was going to say too. You could always change the name of the Shep family to Shep and change Shep to the Shep family and start your family stuff over there if you wanted to.
Yeah. And that's a good point. I mean, that's something I can consider for sure. Because I feel like obviously I've kind of branded this with me specifically. And I wanted to kind of keep that separate from what I do with the family. I want to kind of keep our family trips, our day-to-day kind of vlogs that I do separate from the stuff that I do individually. And again, it's all just up in the air. Everything's kind of post-production or pre-production, post-production, pre-production.
Pre-post-production.
Pre-post. So I don't know.
So Shep, if I may.
You may.
We were talking about this the other night.
Mm-hmm.
And was talking about the fact that Brandy talked me into starting another channel for me.
Yes.
It's just me, which is the Dave Daily, which has nothing. And we're kind of in the same ballpark with this. But it's more of this is us as a group versus this is stuff I want to do individually. So, it's awesome. I mean, I know we talked the other night and you weren't sure you were going to talk about said channel.
Yeah.
So, it's awesome. I kind of get where you're going with this, and I don't know if Kappa has any influence on that for you. It kind of does at the end of the day for me, but not really. I mean, I like it the fact that Brandy and Dave as a channel has a specific a specific type of I say fandom, but there's been a lot of let me back up. Looked at analytics recently, and 93.5% of the people that watch Brandy and Dave are female.
Most of mine are actually male.
That's a lot.
Mine are actually more male.
Yep.
But so
I've also,
to be honest too. The other thing too is, I mean, I'm really not. I like to study law. Right. I like to understand kind of what
same here
laws represent.
Time out. Are we getting to the topic thing? Because I gotta do this.
So
let's not get into the COPPA
I'm just
thing.
quickly going to touch on it real quick. Because it really hasn't been a big factor, the COPPA thing, in creating my own channel. It's just more for me to be able to express different things that I want to do other than the Shep family. Because for me, like, I want to keep the Shep family, me and my family.
Mhm.
You know, I want to keep it. I want to do like what we do, but I like to express myself differently. And I want to be able to do that on a different platform or a different channel where it's not going to interrupt what I have going on with the whole family stuff.
Yeah.
With as far as COP is concerned, again, I like to understand law. I like to know the ins and outs of where we're heading, what the direction is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always a devil's advocate. I always try to see kind of the worst case scenario so that I can plan ahead. And the funny part is, literally today, a video was posted by a lawyer who he's on YouTube, huh?
I just said thank you, Stacey.
Oh, what's that?
Well, she said you guys do realize we found you.
Oh
because
yeah.
But,
Oh yeah, 100%.
But if you do something non-Disney, we'll still be there, and that's kind of
That's
the crux
awesome.
of the whole argument. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go, and if you're cool, I have a small Donald Duck rant.
Go do it right now. Do it right now.
So here's my thing, and Stacey kind of just said it much nicer than I probably would. I think all of us here have built brands, right? We've built a this and that brand together. We've each built the Shep Family and Steve's World, All Things Fun. And
that's changing, by the way. I'm changing that.
No, it's still All Things Fun. I don't care what you say. It's going to be, at the end of the day, it's All Things Fun. Anyway, but like we attempt to build a brand around us, and that's what it comes down to. And whether or not the outlet is YouTube or TikTok or Twitch or Mixer or Facebook or Instagram,
Twitter
or whatever, Twitter, whatever. At the end of the day, I think everyone in these squares around me have the same feeling. We just want to be able to talk about the stuff that we enjoy, whether it's something that Shep decides to do that isn't quote unquote Disney focused. And as Stacey said, we're still going to come support you, and it's appreciated 100%. But like we just want to be able to communicate in some capacity. We want to be able to put what our thoughts are out there on the good old interwebs, and whatever that outlet is. In my eyes, it doesn't matter. There's so many ways to do so, and this whole COPPA thing, a lot of people are running scared, and I really don't think that you necessarily have to, because at the end of the day, it's not about a YouTube channel. Yeah, it's produced, it's borne some fruit that we've all put a lot of time and effort into, where we are getting something back. But at the end of the day, if you aren't getting something back, it's not like this is our livelihood. And I think at the end of the day, Zip's here now, so I'm going to shut up. But I think at the end of the day, we're all looking to share our thoughts and our ideas and our love of what we all love. So,
and let me just touch real quick on that, what I was saying about the COPPA thing, because it literally, it's funny, because there's a YouTube lawyer, or a lawyer that's specializes in social media, and he's got a YouTube account, and I watched him earlier in the week, and he put out some good information, and then literally released a video today saying that he had gotten a call from an insider in YouTube, supposedly a reliable source. And again, I'm not going to take everything's hearsay. I'm not going to take everything at face value, but he comes out and says that based on the COPPA laws, and it's written, and Steve's done some extensive reading on that, but there is an exception. There's an exception rule for content made for both adult and kids. And literally it says pretty much pretty straight and clear that if content is made for both adult, both adult and kids, that is an exception to the made for kids law, or the made for kids part of it. So essentially what YouTube did was
they took that out.
They basically negated that part and made it an, instead of an A, B, and C, they made it an A and a C, and they took out the B part.
And that's what I've been trying to say the whole time is that's the exception part of it. It says it has to be specifically made for kids. This is not a COPPA thing that we keep saying COPPA. It's not COPPA. It is not COPPA 100%. This law has been in effect for 6.5 years. It's YouTube and Google. This is their strict rules. This is their standards that they're putting in. It has nothing to do with COPPA whatsoever.
The problem is you have people in the FTC that are uneducated to the law.
But the FTC and COPPA, though, but the rule that you just talked about with the exception, and if it's made for both, there's that exception to COPPA. The FTC wrote COPPA. That they wrote it the correct way.
But here's the problem again.
Not following it correctly.
Right. But well, and here's the other problem is the FTC isn't following it correctly either. Because the FTC, there may be newer people that are. You got to go back and watch the press conference with the guy from the FTC,
right?
And the way he says it and the way he spells it out is like it's like YouTube's done and over with. It's because he's uneducated to his own law. Okay. And that can happen all day long. Like you literally can have people in your profession that are uneducated to what you represent. And the people that are out there spitting out this information may potentially be not educated enough, or not educated enough, but don't understand their own laws.
They're ignorant.
Right. They're not understanding their own laws that they're trying to push out, and they're negating this other portion. So it realistically, it is a bad on YouTube and Google. It is also bad in FTC because all it takes is one person from the FTC, and it has not been done yet. Like it has not been done yet. And again, I hear what you're saying, Steve, but I'm going to tell you right now that it really doesn't matter, because as long if it's one person in the FTC that says this is how I read it, that's how it's done, and you still have to go through the processes.
Yeah,
right. All it takes is one person from the FTC to be like, yeah, this is how it actually is, and then everything goes away.
The way the law is written, and like in Phantasmic Chronicles is right. It was from 1998. It was amended. I'm talking about the amended version of it in 2013, July 1st, 2013. The way it is written, we are fine. And yes, they may try to say something. You may have to go to law, but it'll be a quick 5-minute trial, and you'll be out of there and be dismissed. It's not going to happen. But at the
end of the day, you're still spending all that money to get a trial.
I'm not, because I have an insurance lawyer insurance. Well, I get that. But the one big thing is this. Here's the one big thing everybody's missing. Like Dave said, we're trying to create a brand. It doesn't matter whether that platform is YouTube, Facebook, whatever. It's not. We're only talking about one thing, and that's YouTube, because the law has been in effect for 6.5 years, and it crosses all platforms. Right. And the only one that violated it by collecting data is YouTube, and this is their rule. This has nothing to do with copyright.
But at the end of the day, the reality is that YouTube's in the wrong, because there should be a middle one that says made for both adult and kids.
But you're exactly right. You just said YouTube's wrong.
Because that one thing is the exception to the law. So that is literally an exception.
Yep.
Saying that if it is made for both, then it doesn't fall under for kids.
Yep.
Because it's the exception.
Right.
Because you can fall into both. And what YouTube chose to do was to take the upper and the lower. Go ahead, Zip. Sorry. Tap tap tippity tap tap tap. What?
Hey guys.
Hi.
It's Saturday night. Let's have some fun. Talk about something else.
Zip's like, shut the heck up.
I was watching you guys, and I'm like, let's have some fun.
Yeah, that's a good point.
True. I don't want to get into it, but my big thing is there's a ton of people in this community that are starting to run scared, and you don't have
no need to.
And all I was trying to get a point. All my point was, the whole thing was that this one guy and again, I mean,
There's one guy with a video on YouTube. Anybody could. I mean, I'm not saying he's wrong.
right.
His name is Frank,
again,
like,
you got to take everything out of the grain of salt and everything. You can't take everything for face value, but it does read in the law that basically, if you make it specifically for both, and you're not directing it 100% towards kids, you're fine. An exception.
Yep. And the rule, that's why I've been that the whole time. Then we'll move on real quick. But the whole time, the rule says you have to specifically make it for kids, whether YouTube says yay or nay. So basically, like I know you keep saying, if you open a toy, it's for kids. No, that's not the truth. It has to be specifically made for kids. Yeah. And if you deem your videos for both, then it goes under the adult category. It does not go into the kid category. Right.
Dave, go ahead, sir.
Hi, Zip. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
And welcome, buddy. Thanks for joining.
I went on a nice Donald Duck rant, though, right? Like that was.
So you said it perfectly. And the fact of the matter is it doesn't matter what platform it is. We're going to be great content creators somewhere. We want to be heard. Yeah. Same rules apply to all those platforms.
And that actually, that all just kind of stemmed back to. I didn't necessarily make my other channel because of the whole COPPA thing. I made it because I do a lot of stuff on my own, and I just didn't want to. I wanted to make it an easier platform to be like, oh, if you want to watch me, this is going to be this stuff here, and then my family stuff is going to be here.
You have two very different types of content. You have your family content, and then you have our content, like what we do, and it is two very different things. And there is nothing wrong with having two channels to distinguish those two.
But again, it's all pre-production, so it's just out there. So any at the end of the day, what I was getting at is, at the end of the video, if you guys want to leave a comment, if you guys watch this, whatever, throw a comment in the video because I actually read every single comment you guys do. If you think it's a good idea to have my own channel, and if you guys want to watch some stuff on me,
I think it's a good idea.
Throw it in there. Let me know. If not,
I know.
And I get the majority that people say, nope, we don't want you to do that. Just keep it all in the Shep family.
Look,
and I'll scrap the idea. But
anybody that says that, then they got a problem.
Well, no, I mean, again.
Also leave a comment in Shep's comments about whether or not you would watch my channel. I started one.
I'm pretty sure we're all going to watch Dave's channel.
And also leave a comment in Shep's comments if you like half-hour streams.
Also, leave a comment on the amount of minutes that you feel that this went past 1.5 hour.
I never said a half hour. I said maybe an hour.
He told me an hour.
I thought this was the second stream. I thought you started a new one.
Well, we stopped it.
Oh, dude,
we came back.
We could say this is stream number 2.
This would technically be.
Leave a comment if you like draw rings.
This would technically be episode 633 if we had started a new one.
That is true.
Yeah.
632B. 632B.
I need to take a quick break because I'm
empty. Do it. But
empty.
I have a lot of
my soul is empty.
Your soul is empty. Yeah.
Go fill that soul up, dude.
Talk about Baby Yoda. We're coming back and talking about Baby Yoda. Give me a second.
Which I watched the Mandalorian.
Only 30 minutes.
So real quick,
it's a replay.
It's just a replay. I love it. And real quick, Zip just joined us, and Jip has been struggling as well. No, Zip has been struggling as well.
Yeah.
And Zip has bronchitis.
I just saw your name.
What?
Zip all things fun.
Oh, Zip has also been struggling pretty hard the last few weeks, along with me, and I'm pretty sure that we both got it from each other through stream.
I do want to throw this out there. If we're going to be talking about spoilers, then some people need to leave if they're really. I don't want to be the one that ruins this stuff.
Did you guys catch up on it yet?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't wait. I'm sorry. I told because me and here's the deal. Me and Steve were watching them together, and just some stuff went down the last couple of weeks with me being sick and stuff. We just couldn't catch up, and I was like, dude, I can't wait no longer. I got to watch it.
So we watched it at the same time, just not together.
Yeah. So I
we all caught up.
I fell into the abyss, and I started watching. So
I watched episode 3 by myself when I was sick during this week. Last night with Nicole, and tonight with PJ. So I've seen it 3 times.
Oh wow!
So what do we think about Frank?
Bag of donuts.
Frank. Oh, is that what we're calling him? Is Frank? We're calling him Frank.
I'm calling him.
Is it because of Frank?
Real quick, Ryan. If you've only seen through episode 2,
I get it.
I don't want to say stop watching, but we're probably gonna throw out some spoilers.
Yoda dies.
Okay, let's be clear about one thing. There is no Yoda. There is no Yoda.
Well, Baby Yoda.
You know what's awesome though?
It's not Baby Yoda.
And here's the deal. So like, I got like after the first one, I was kind of like, all right,
Fantastic
not
Chronicles.
sure how I feel. Like the music, I like the music when he pops out. I like that whole like vibe, the whole like whatever thing.
Yeah, I like that too.
It was
that
like
tonight.
yeah, that really drew me in. And then some of the other music was kind of like, okay, it's not great. And then after watching the second and the third one, I was like, boom. Doosh. So now here I am.
See, I'm still not there.
Yesterday afternoon, I'm like, okay, well, like, what is the Mandalorian? Like, how does this and where does this fall in this world of Star Wars? And YouTube
Banned you.
is a plethora of knowledge. And let me tell you, the Mandalorian.
No.
Do you guys know about the history of the Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Is this a real one, or are you going to make up one?
No, it stems. It legit stems way back.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking
from
like
way
before anything that is ever created on film so far. Like this, we're talking like 1,000, 2,000 years before the first movie ever.
Pre
even
Phantom
produced.
Menace.
Yeah, way back.
It was a guild.
Like, to the point where it wasn't even humans at the time. It was actually a specific species that started off as the Mandalorian, and it was still sort of a mishmash, sort of like it was a specific, like the head Mandalorian at first had to be a certain species, but anybody could join the Mandalorians because it was a kind of a mishmash of cultures.
You guys doing air quotes down there? I just saw it back on over here.
And then it turned into like they worked for everybody. They worked for like, the Empire. They worked for the good guys, bad guys. They've been all over the place.
Jonathan, it sounds like we're going to talk about it, so we understand if you got to head out.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
There's a lot of people that haven't seen this yet.
I have to watch it right away on Friday.
Yeah,
I watched
please.
it
If no one has seen this, or again, absolutely no hard feelings. Get out of here. We're gonna chat about it. And
if Shep and I weren't caught up, I would be leaving the stream as well.
Yeah, 100%. So definitely no hard feelings. Just hop out and catch up later after you watch it. But
I think
it's such a good series. Yeah, I fell down that YouTube hole and I watched so much stuff on pre-Mandalorian and like the whole beginnings and how it came to be, where they're just like a bunch of misfit kind of.
Well, they've lived in shadows.
So, not shadows, but the undercover, underground
shadows.
Yeah, basically
they're
to
like
the
the
point.
black
Yeah,
market.
Yeah,
they are now.
And what are they only allowed to be up at one at a time?
One at a time is
They
because
are now.
Because they didn't want to disclose their location.
Right, because of the history. Like if you watch the history, they actually were like a pretty dominant like group, like to the point where they would take over planet after planet after planet. I mean, their whole
Thank you, Stacy.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Basically their whole organization, their whole group basically, their whole like religion is fighting and winning in battle, like not peace. It's fighting. So like they grew, like they're born and bred to fight all day, every day. So they would literally go from planet to planet to planet to planet to planet, and just take over. And then they get defeated and they get pushed back. They get smaller. Then they grow again, come out.
Don't they call it a religion on the show? Don't they?
It is a religion.
They call it a religion on the show, though, I think too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's basically how it's you're born and bred into it, and or not. You're not born into it. Like they take anybody. So like anybody off the street can come in and join them. It's kind of like the what is it? The French
Revolution.
No.
Where do you go with this?
What's that French army that like they take anybody?
The Crusaders?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No one knows what I'm talking about?
I don't know what. You'll probably say the name and I'll be like, oh, yeah, but I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Bag of donuts?
Hold on. Oh, French Foreign Legion.
Well, the Foreign Legion, Foreign Legion of any country means you can join.
Yeah, but so the French is the only ones that have the Foreign Legion.
So Goofy was all over it.
The French Foreign Legion will take like anybody, and they're like a very highly trained group of
I'm
people.
foreign. Can you legion me?
I can legion you.
Whoa.
Hold on. Steve, this half of the chat's okay. We don't know about them.
I'm not. Yeah.
So yeah, the French Foreign Legion. Yeah, everyone's starting to pick it up right now. Yeah, everyone knew where I was heading with that. That's basically what the Mandalorian started off as, is like they take anybody who's willing to join and fight. So it's
I didn't know the history about this. So this is good.
It's pretty awesome. Like you gotta you can again the rabbit hole is deep.
Yeah, very deep.
And like you just keep going.
Well, there's books and books and books from like. See, that's the best part about it is there's so many Star Wars books that I mean, you can read history about everything.
Oh, there's so many Siths
None of them
or like all these current ones. Like it's so crazy.
Yeah. The world didn't start with the Phantom Menace. It goes on way before.
The Phantom Menace
way past the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah,
so.
and even the Phantom Menace wasn't even like a Sith for a while. Like he was something else, and then got into the Sith.
You're talking about Darth Maul?
Darth Maul.
Wait a minute, you didn't have your hand raised, Dave. I was first. Can we get closer to the current? And
Zip is bored with your history lesson, Shep.
No. I like the history. I like that because I didn't know about that. But can we get back to Baby Yoda? Because now you're saying it's not Yoda.
It's not Yoda. It takes place after Return of the Jedi. So Yoda dies in Return of the Jedi at 900 years old. This takes place after Return of the Jedi. It's his species, but it's not Yoda.
Look as good. You will not.
And that's why they say the Empire has been gone, because in the Return of the Jedi, the Empire pretty much is defeated.
So wait a minute.
And Jonathan Chong actually nails it on the head too, where like, so there's what they call the dark saber, which is actually the black blade.
Yes.
And that was stolen and fell into the Mandalorian, and basically whoever had the dark saber was the leader of the Mandalorian.
Yep.
And that was pretty dope.
Steve has spoken.
And Pam, the foundlings are pretty much orphans. They're pretty much anybody who
which
decides they want to join.
Okay. 2 and 3.
Steve has spoken.
Steve has spoken. No, it is not Yoda.
It's not.
All right, because
the legend novels exactly.
I got confused on the timeline. I'm looking at the timeline right now again.
Yeah. So it happens between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens.
Baby Yoda is 50.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. If you go back,
I'm 50.
You're 50. If you go back, there is when quote unquote Baby Yoda was born, it would be before the Phantom Menace. But in episode 2, Attack of the Clones,
yes,
there is a scene where there is Yoda
and Yaddle.
Another Yoda, which is Yaddle.
Mr. E actually joined, and he said Yoda, Yaddle, and the child, the only 3 of the species.
Yes,
exactly.
This is Yoda's baby, is what I'm getting at.
So, Yoda and
with Yaddle. With Yaddle.
So Yaddle and Yaddle did stuff that was not PG-13,
which is not child friendly.
Actually, they could have just used the Force on each other.
First of all, if we're talking about using the Force during making of Frank Baby Yoda, I'm
glad I picked up on why you call him Frank.
Yeah. So
just to be clear, it is the cutest stinking thing
I know
I've ever seen.
So the funny thing is let me back up. People that get really mad about them, like everyone on the internet calling him Baby Yoda, has never talked to another human being who had a child where they looked and said, "Oh my gosh, it's Baby Zip."
Yeah.
Right? Because Patrick looks, or I'm sorry, what am I?
PJ.
PJ looks like Patrick. He is baby Patrick. It's the same thing. Baby Yoda looks like Yoda. We don't know
until we get a name. He's Baby Yoda.
Yoda, Yaddle, and Frank.
But here's my thing.
As Blue Nose.
I don't know if anyone's still around that knows what the baby's real name is. So I have deemed him Frank.
Oh my God! What if his name's Zip?
It might be.
There's zero chance of him being named Zip.
I hope
think it's close.
3 episodes. Zip.
If they call him Yip, I'll still give you credit.
Thank you. That's pretty cool. I would do that. So did I hear they have an
they call him
merchandise
Yippee
already?
Yippee!
Did I see merchandise for Galaxy's Edge with Baby Yoda?
There's Baby Yoda merchandise T-shirt already out there.
Did you get the picture I sent you guys today?
Yes, it was amazing.
I didn't see it many at work.
Oh,
We have released Baby Yoda, my lord.
yeah. Release the merch. No, it said we're getting close to Christmas, my lord. It's Darth Vader talking to Palpatine.
Oh yeah. I
You
did
turn
see
around and it's Mickey's head, and Palpatine says, "Release the Baby Yoda." # merch.
So true. But so if you look at the timeline, this is the baby of Yoda and Yaddle.
And Amy makes a good point too, though. But Yoda did mention there is another.
Well, there is another, but there is another is referencing
Princess Leia.
Leia.
But
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah.
Yep.
In Return of the Jedi, when Ben comes back,
Wait, is it a third?
oh, he was right.
No,
Yeah,
no.
he was referencing the twin
The
part.
the twin babies, and that wasn't Return of the Jedi. Wasn't that the Revenge of the Sith in the
no,
third one?
Return of the Jedi.
No, that
Return of the Jedi on the log after Yoda dies.
You're right. There is another.
it was Empire Strikes Back, wasn't it?
No. That was Empire Strikes Back.
Okay,
He's
I don't think it
already-
was the last one.
There is another.
Yeah.
Yes. Because that's
It's Empire
Ben
Strikes
talking
Back,
to
yeah.
Yoda. There is another.
There is another. There is
Yeah.
No, you can't do that.
So now we're just looking at the third.
another. There is
Frank.
another.
No.
So
it's a third.
Yes, it is a third.
Oh goodness!
All right, just checking.
So 50 years into it, there's a third. Yoda's dead. We don't know where Yaddle is. There's this baby that comes out. Now, here's my big thing, and I absolutely love this, is that over the last 2 episodes of The Mandalorian, you've seen The Mandalorian have flashbacks to when he was a kid
Mhm.
Yes.
and his parents get killed, right?
Right, they're called the foundlings because they're found without parents.
So in episode 2, you see a little bit about his parents and some people getting shot. In
Fair.
episode 3, you see the battle droid
Yep.
literally opening up the like Wizard of Oz cellar doors
Mhm.
and going like this and going to shoot
And then something else happening.
the Mandalorian. Now, in episode 4 or 5, I think we're going to see a Mandalorian come in, kill that battle droid, and then take him as a foundling.
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
So a lot of people are asking, why would the Mandalorian go against the guild's,
Well, there was no guild at the time.
but the guild's deal and go back and get Frank.
Frank.
and take him out.
You're talking about the
He's
third
talking about
one.
present day, not post.
So they go back to, so he looks over, sees that the knob
Because they don't.
shuts everything down. He goes back and gets Frank, and then
Yeah.
my favorite part of this, and this is 100% spoiler alert, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, is that at the end of the day, they could have followed every other storyline and been like, oh, it's the one Mandalorian against everyone, whether it's bounty hunters and Mandalorians or whatever. But he gets in a pickle. Everyone, every single human being thought that Yoda was going to wake up and be like,
Right.
make stuff happen, and then life is good. And then everyone's after Mando. That's it. But the fact that the other Mandalorians came in and basically covered his butt while he escaped, and then there was, oh, we got to change the hidey hole. This is the way, as he's flying away.
Because they stick together.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah,
was
the whole guild thing.
And how come he's the only one without a jetpack?
this and that. It was 100% brotherhood.
Oh, yeah.
This is the
Yeah,
Mandalorian guild right here.
the guild was the guild literally is to make money.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, they are a unit.
They're entrepreneurial.
Together. Yeah, they're like SEAL Team 6.
Mm-hmm.
And
And they
Tracy
come
does
out
have
and be
a-
like, "What's up now?"
Tracy put up a good point, and he was a Jedi.
However, I did see that good point, but guess what?
That is a good point, Tracy.
Guess what?
What?
Anakin was born out of midichlorians. He was not born out of
Yoda
Yoda
might
to
have
get
had
Yoda.
one or two few drinks that night, and
Couple Yoda claws.
and Yaddle was like, "Yeah, boy."
No, that's not happening. So Anakin was born out of
we're not kid friendly
midichlorians.
anymore.
Anakin was born out of midichlorians. The same kind of thing could happen with the species.
No, it can't. It's Yoda and Yaddle. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yaddle could have got pregnant by midichlorians.
No.
They could have. Yoda didn't.
It was the immaculate conception.
It was the immaculate conception
Listen,
of baby
Yoda-
Yoda, Frank.
Yoda
What are you
was
talking about?
immaculate person.
This stuff happens, man.
Look,
They
you
had
make
too
mistakes.
they had too much Jedi juice.
Jedi juice.
No, they did. They did not go to Oga's. They did not eat the what? Zip, what did you have? The Jello shot. Mom? It was really good.
It was really, really good.
Really good.
The Jello.
Yeah, Jello
Yeah.
with vodka in it and boba balls. It was
Well,
amazing.
I had the non-alcoholic one. It was
It
really
was
good too.
amazing, y'all.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh,
I had it again later that day too.
I cannot wait to get back to Oga's Cantina.
So honestly, like that's
Yaddle was in episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
yeah, you can actually see her. So you can
She's in the council.
she's on the council. You can see her. It's Yoda sitting here and her over here. But
And you can actually see her give Yoda like
See ya,
she's like,
Jonathan.
you can if you actually watch it really close.
she's like,
This is what happens.
No, she doesn't wink at him.
"How you doing?"
Does
Jonathan,
Yoda
Tong's-
Yoda
Jonathan
species
Tong's
have
hanging out,
knees?
That's what happened after.
They have very small legs, but they still have knees that can be touched.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
What happened?
They're
This
only
came on and this
they're
got all
only
weird.
aliens. They're only aliens. Do you want to build a snow zip?
Model character because it was of no consequence until this moment. For real.
Mm.
So any rate, I'm guessing in episode 4 we see the battle droid get destroyed, and then
We already destroyed the battle droid.
no. Battle droid's still hanging out. That's the last thing you saw. Was the doors come open and the battle droid go like this, and then
I gotta
Ryan's
let-
heading to bed. Good
I
night,
thought he
buddy.
shot him
Good
in
night,
the head.
Ryan. We're hanging out. We're actually going to be heading out soon too. So
Yep. Night, Ryan.
thank you so much, dude.
Night,
Hey, how cool is his armor now? He has flamethrowers. He's got the whistling birds. or
Oh,
whatever
Oh,
they're
those things
called.
are mint. Like,
The
But
whistling things are brand new. He had the flamethrower the whole time though.
Oh, he did.
He tries
Yeah.
to burn. He tries to burn the blurg in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could
you're
ride a
right.
blurg.
I'll tell you what I want. I want that gun that doubles as a telescope and a
yeah.
heat sensor.
So,
and,
In an
I
evaporator.
was with my buddies today, we were talking, and the only thing that he is so mad about, like mad, super mad, is the fact that why would anyone that's a bounty hunter have a single shot rifle as his primary weapon?
he has a blaster though. That's a long. He's a long range and a short range.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
does.
still,
And he has
why
some like knives and weapons. He's BA, man. He's got
Yeah.
everything.
It's all good, but why doesn't he have like a big rifle that's like pow, 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 pow? Like, I don't get it.
Lightweight, man.
Maybe the technology didn't exist back then,
Oh, it totally did.
or in the future. Then
Well, the other Mandalorian coming down from the sky had that one that was lighting up everyone.
Yeah, I was like, he
my favorite scene though in the first episode, the very first episode, the best battle scene part that I think so far is when he hooks that machine gun.
Yep.
And gets on it, and then the music starts going as he's going around.
Yep. It was like a Rambo scene.
I love the music.
I love it.
The music, but it's
Right from
not
the
Star
start.
Wars. It's just not Star Wars. to
A
me.
little bit though. It
It's
is
just
a little
not.
bit.
I've tried listening to the soundtrack by itself, and nothing about the music is great for a different time period. It's not Star Wars to me.
I don't know. I think when they show the opening too with all the mask and everything. That's Star Wars. Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. I love the way the visual effects. I love everything.
No, but I'm saying the music
is
with
good.
that.
The music is good. It just doesn't sound like Star Wars to me.
I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong.
0%.
I think it's 100%.
I think it sounds appropriate for what the Mandalorian is.
Yes, it's got that just enough mix of that Star Wars. It's not full Star Wars, but
literally, I've heard 0 Star Wars in the entire 3 episodes.
I'm okay with that though. It doesn't have to be that.
I want some resemblance. I want some tie-in. I don't care what it is. There's been 0 for me.
100%. The dude comes out and says, "Watch you ha blinky" with the little freaking.
I want music that ties it in. No. The Mandalorian visually, the story, everything's fantastic. The music alone is fantastic. It just doesn't remind me of Star Wars. That's all I'm saying.
I think this score's fine.
Yeah, I love it. And
it's definitely growing on me because, like I said, when I first heard it, it was kind of like, but now I'm like, I love. I love the music when he popped out.
I think that this is such a grittier series than anything that's ever been done with Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more, it ties in a lot of different genres. And I think they do a very good job of tying it in with the music. I get it, Steve. I know that
I disagree with this, but I went to type in Mandalorian music, and the first thing that pops up is Mandalorian music sucks. And I disagree with that wholeheartedly. The music is fantastic. It just does not remind me of Star Wars. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm pumped that they do it.
I think
Alex Brunner says the guy who scored the Mandalorian won an Oscar for Black Panther.
Oh wow!
Oh
yeah. No, Goranson, absolutely.
Yeah, I think the coolest thing about it is like it's something different. Like we don't know who the Mandalorian are. We've never seen them. Other than like, so
other than Boba Fett, you haven't seen him.
So Boba Fett is
we've seen him in Dawn.
Is very far,
Steve.
He's a little.
I got it.
All right,
little off from Mandalorian, but he's close. He is part Mandalorian.
And you know what? I think the best part of the show is it's once a week. I love that you can't binge it. I love waiting that once a week.
Oh yeah, that's important. I think it
definitely hypes it up a bit.
I love it.
There's 8 episodes in the first season. There's only 8. He created a distinct, completely different musical score for all 8 different episodes. So nothing from the first one will tie to the second one, nothing from the second, and so forth. So he's got 8 completely different scores for the music. That's the
except when he comes out, his music is the same.
Yeah, he's got that little
just that one little bitty thing. But across the board, though, it's 8 completely. It's like 8 different movies worth of scores, music scores.
See when
that's what I'm saying. None of it ties together, though. That's the only. Fantastic music. I think it's absolutely incredible music. It just doesn't tie to Star Wars.
Wait a minute, Steve. You didn't think that the episode 3, the very ending when he gives Yoda the ball, they're going through the clouds and then into outer space. That music right there is so Star Wars.
That's the one score.
Yeah.
So Dave thinks it's the one score. I think there's been 0. That didn't tie it to me, unless maybe I misheard the music in that time. But I'll rewatch it again.
It ties it back. That's the same Mandalorian score for the intro and outro.
The Mandalorian score, not Star Wars, though.
No, it doesn't, and I'm okay with that, though. This is different.
Again, it's fantastic music. I'm not saying that. I just wish it would tie something to Star Wars.
Well, then hire John Williams.
Huh?
Then hire John Williams. That's what it comes down to.
I wish John Williams would have done it. I'll be honest with you.
Let's do this. Let's leave the conversation for another night so we can keep things rolling. And
I'm not done yet.
What? No. What? No.
I went back and watched that again today.
Because we can do a whole nother episode on this in itself. So let's sign off right now.
I love it. I love it. I love the way the whole thing's shot.
Ask Forky a question.
Yes.
There's so much stuff on Disney Plus, and let's save that for something else. While we're ahead, let's sign off so we don't get too far into too many other conversations.
Heck, man, I'm up.
No, we're good.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm.
But I just want to thank all you guys for hanging out tonight. Zip jumped on. I know he had some family stuff going on tonight, so I'm sure they fell asleep, and he was like, "I'm jumping on."
Oh yeah, 100%. But
And,
I'm glad you went more than your 1 hour, so I got to come on.
And Dave and Steve, guys, thanks for joining from the beginning. And
Always, buddy, always.
You never know what's going to happen. It's just always an adventure. And everybody in the chat, thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I know what's wrong with more conversations, but you know what? We got Danny. Danny just went on at 11:30. Two Real Geeks. Go head over and say hi to Danny for us. And I think probably Resort TV One's still streaming because Josh is over in California.
Going back to Cali.
So go check those guys out. And again, I had no intentions on going much more than an hour. I say it every time, but it's so fun getting to hang out with you guys, and I love the conversations that we have. I love getting to interact with the chat. I love the way you guys interact with us. And it's just always a good time. And
real quick.
Yeah. Yep. We crushed that. He got his in. Mine's coming in.
This is the hoodie too. They're so comfortable.
Yep. Make sure you guys go check out all the Disney merch. We got some cool shirts already available. We got some other stuff in the works, so keep an eye out for that. We have the koozies. If you guys want a koozie, hit us up.
Yep. AJ says World of Color, or AJ. Amy says World of Color is starting soon. I'm guessing that means on Josh's Resort TV One.
Oh, nice. January 1st, Disneynet. Make sure you guys are all subscribed. We are going to go our first show ever on Disneynet live.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
In the next couple of weeks, we are going to do our first vlog on Disneynet. We're going to we are definitely going to premiere it. We'll all be in there and chat with you guys hanging out. And then we'll probably do it right before a live stream. That way we can roll right into a live stream and chat about it. But you guys are all awesome. You guys literally make my week every week. Love seeing you guys on Disneynet. Love seeing you guys with Zip, with Steve, with Dave, whenever they go live, with myself. It's amazing.
11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, 1 p.m.
Yeah, and real quick, let's do a quick round table. Zip. I know you got something coming out tomorrow.
I'm going live with PJ tomorrow. We're giving out not only this frozen stocking, there's a few little frozen gifts in there. PJ has a really cool question. I thought it was going to be his favorite ride, but he said way too easy. He picked out a different question for you guys, and he says only one person you only can get one guess because there's only limited guesses. So one guess per person. 11 a.m. guys, come check it out. We're not going to be going long, maybe just an hour. But that's it. And Leanna Sherbrooke said she was going to order a hoodie. I just want to acknowledge her. She's awesome, and thank you for those cookies because those snickerdoodles were delicious. I ate them all. I didn't eat them all in one serving like Dave did, but I did eat them all.
I crushed those.
I ate them all by the end of the night.
Yeah,
yeah. I had to wait the next day, but I still haven't been feeling good. I haven't the matching inhaler as Shep, which I probably should go hit up real quick because still not 100%. But Shep, real quick, thank you for having me on, and love you guys, and off to Dave.
Do it, dude.
So Zip's going to be on from 11 to 1. And then Brandy and I are going on at 1 o'clock tomorrow, and we're going to talk about our holiday traditions here in the Brandy and Dave household. So we got that whole bunch of stuff coming down. I still got to release this guy's podcast, a couple of them coming out. Definitely need to do that. And we'll see what happens when it comes to December, because life gets busy and I have to do Vlogmas. So interesting. But yeah. Shep, thanks for having me on. Appreciate everyone in the chat. It's been a fun night talking about. Did we talk about anything?
I don't remember.
Story time.
Mandalorian.
100%. So much fun. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it.
This guy. Let's hear it.
Go subscribe to This and That, guys. We need. We're going to be streaming there January 1st. Also, we got our website coming January 1st. Chat, thank you. You guys, thank you. Shep, you're awesome, brother. Love you.
If I may, if we can get
This and
That to 1K, that'd be great, because
by January 8th.
we're all going to be down there for January 8th.
Yeah.
So
We would love to do our show down there for live.
Yeah, we'll do it on StreamYards if you have to, but it'd be nice to do it either way.
No, StreamYard.
We'll
This is
get
StreamYard.
there.
I mean,
Oh, I know.
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs. They're all the same.
Yeah,
Duck
we would like to be able to do it. We bring it to you guys just like we do now.
Yeah.
Hashtag live stream.
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're actually pretty close, right? We're in like
607.
607 right now.
Yeah.
It's been a little slow this past week, but
Yeah.
we'll stop pushing it out.
Again, I apologize to everybody that I've been very not as involved. I usually try to be there.
You don't have
as
to
much as I can.
apologize.
And just been a sick few weeks, but I should be on the mend finally. And again, thank you guys all so much for hanging out tonight with us. Even though we had some, a couple other people are live streaming right now, and the fact that there was pretty much almost 40 plus all night, it means so much to me. And make sure you all go check out Danny, Two World Geeks right now. He's live right now. Also Resort TV One. I'm sure I haven't checked, but I'm sure they're still live right now. Josh is in Disneyland. I love Disneyland.
I am also in Disneyland.
And so go check that out. See you guys all very soon. Whether it's today, tomorrow, the next day,
The day after that.
or the day after that, or Wednesday, or Thursday, or Friday, you will see us. We love you. Thank you. We'll see you all soon. Bye,
Shep
guys.